Searching begins, find yourself within. Take up your blade, let the fears within fade. Stories are told as the die roll. Don't be afraid, make your destiny will find you in me. Friends at your side, may the group with pride. Try as you might, you now live to fight. Monster nor foe can fill you with woe. Enemies in sight, it's time to roll dice. Roll for initiative. Check, please.
Hello, checkers and pleasers. We are back. Who's ready for some more? Dun.
Nah.
No, you're good.
End screen.
Okay,
Yeah.
just a second.
All right, never mind.
That's credits.
Welcome to Check Please, the D&D Lab Show. I'm your DM Beardy, and down here are my lovely players.
Hello, my name is Keni, and I play Risen the Fateweaver.
Hello everyone, I'm Foaly and I play Kurla, the Half-Orc Life Oracle.
I'm Xeno. I play Vera, the Swarmonger.
I'm Skrewy. I play Petravian, the Hivekeeper Paladin of Eden and Mellifera.
Nice.
And I'm Grem, and I play Lovette, the Robo-Gnome.
With that, let's roll. So last time, the party managed to confront the swarm that's been devastating the Pinterest estates. And with the assistance of Vera and her confronting the specter of her own past, managed to let go of the anger that anchored the spell to this world and effectively dismissed the entire swarm. So the town's been effectively saved, and the group got a pretty large payday, and even a couple of bonus magic items were thrown in for good measure. So lastly, the group decided to speak with Taeli and brought her outside the town to have her secretly meet Vera.
So sus.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
She was very sure she was about to get murdered by you all.
Murked.
Or held for ransom. Which
I mean,
is
who's
more
to say that
likely.
won't still happen?
That's true. You know, the day's
Wow.
young.
The day
So-
is young.
So you brought her outside the town and had her secretly meet with Vera, and the two have just locked eyes for the first time. Currently, we are outside the estates, and we open on the afternoon of the 28th of September.
If you turn around, you will see your daughter.
My what?
What the fuck is
Taeli
this?
Taeli turns around and sees Vera.
Ta-da!
Vera, you see this person.
Who the hell is this?
Were you not just listening to what they were saying?
Why would I be listening to...
Taeli, would you mind talking about how, like, you didn't know about your husband's death?
Oh.
Lovette's
Oh.
on the side here with
Uh-oh.
her, like, trying to keep calm, but, like, definitely getting ready to cast Hold Person on Vera if things get too saucy.
I don't think Taeli
Spicy.
knows that.
Yeah.
You
uh,
whoopsies!
Taeli just kind of goes silent and just like turns back around and looks from Vera over to Riz. What?
I mean, just tell her what you were just saying.
He's dead?
Oh, this works.
Of course he's fucking dead. All of you sent people over to murder him. Slaughtered him like a fucking pig.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Sure you don't. Let me walk you through it. We were living our best life, and then a bunch of your soldiers walk up and cut him in two.
I don't have soldiers.
Guards, whatever the fuck you want to call them.
Does he go to family?
Murder machines. I don't know.
I thought that was that's thing.
Why the hell is she here?
Because she wasn't a part of it, and she still loves him.
If she still loved him, she would have come with him or kept him here and not thrown him out.
Never threw him out. He was forced away. Mother and father, they wouldn't stand for it.
And you want to stand up for him?
It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. And they promised that it would only be for a few years, and then he stopped answering the letters. I suppose I assumed he would just found someone else to be in love with. But she looks back at Riz. Is what you said true?
You should probably ask your child, since they saw it firsthand.
No, she looks back at Vera. Are you really my Laecia? And she'll take a step toward you.
Vera will hold up her scythe, like basically separating like a barrier between
I'm like,
the two.
Yeah, we're both ready. I would like to just, in-game mechanics turn, if Vera tries to attack, we are going to hold monster
Yeah,
her.
I was-
We
I
all
hold
got our
full
shit
monster.
prepared.
She's got like an arm like half reached out toward Vera. You're all grown up.
That happens, doesn't it? So you didn't know?
I hired private investigators, and they weren't ever able to find anything. I just assumed that I don't know what happened. After so many years, I just sort of became numb to it, I suppose. I wish things had gone differently.
Vera's just kind of looking down, shaking their head.
I love your father with all my heart, and I always have. And I love you too. And she'll take another half step toward Vera.
That doesn't matter. You weren't there. No one was. But maybe I should thank you for that. Because of that, I actually learned what real family is. Who knows, maybe at some point he would have turned on me too. But I found to find my own family. And my sister won't betray me. Is there anything else you all needed? And Vera's like bottom jaw is just like shaking.
So just to make sure I understand, has anyone used Vera's name in Taylor's presence yet?
I don't think so.
I
Okay.
frankly don't know, because I don't think I avoided it at this point.
Okay.
But
I think
Okay.
Riz
think
has
I've
only
said
said
so.
your child.
Okay.
I think I just haven't, because it's been like Vera to explain everything herself.
I'm sure chat will tell me if I messed up.
Oh
I
no,
just-
Petravian did.
What?
Didn't Petravian say Vera? Right, right after I put up my scythe?
Actually, yeah, I think. we may
Yeah.
have done.
Oh,
Whoop,
shit.
there
Okay.
it is.
Okay.
Damn
Alright,
it!
In that case,
Almost. Damn. Yes.
In that case,
Almost indeed.
Taili's gonna like look at Vera up and down and say, Then it was you?
What?
He called you Vera.
Just look at Petravian.
That's my name? Yes.
And you were responsible for what happened here?
Yes. I was.
She just looks completely floored by this information. I suppose in some twisted way, you got your justice. Your grandparents died that day. So I suppose you got your revenge.
I suppose so. It wasn't worth it, though. Just fucking live your life. I've removed the swarm. Just go on.
If by some chance you ever feel the need to come back here, just know that you'll always have a home.
Vera shakes her head. I could never. All I can see when I see this place, every time I see that mark, I just see Cormac. I see my brothers and sisters slain. I never want to see this place again. And
I'd like you to have something. She takes a step toward you, and she reaches up and she takes a locket, or a little necklace of a talon. She takes it off, she holds it out to you. It belonged to your father.
upon seeing it, Vera's face will slightly crumble. You know, she has a stern face, but it'll slightly go to extreme sadness for a second, where it just kind of breaks as she sees this necklace, which Vera has seen basically worn by her father every day.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get this?
I kept it in a love letter. It was one of the last ones he sent me. I suppose before everything else happened. But I think you might need it more than I do. And she continues to hold it out to you.
Vera will go to grab it. Now, putting down the scythe to the ground. And she'll take it and she's going to put it around her neck. It's going to be up to you to change this place. I'm sure the other families are going to do nothing about this.
They'll never know you were here. And I'll do what I can to make this place better. I'll make it a place worth living in.
I promised my sister I'd forgiven you all. But me and my sister are going to change this world. And come the day if things don't change, it'll be all the people that have bled here that will tear this place to pieces.
I'll make sure it doesn't come to that.
Vera's going to walk backwards slightly before turning around and turning into a swarm.
We'll catch up with you in a bit, okay?
It's gonna buzz off.
Buzz
And
off.
Taeli will just begin to quietly cry into her hands.
Riz is gonna gently put a hand around their shoulder for a moment, seeing if they need, like, physical comfort. And if there's no, like, pull away, Riz will hug them.
She doesn't pull away from you. But a moment later, she'll wipe her eyes and take a deep breath and sort of put on a well-practiced mask of aristocracy. She'll take a calming breath and say, "Thank you all. I had no idea, but I appreciate you
So quiet.
letting me know."
We just thought you should. Let's get you back home, okay?
She'll nod and follow behind all of you.
We bring her back into the Pinterest estate.
Walking right into their trap.
Yeah, they're waiting trap.
Delightful.
75 crossbowmen on the walls.
Jeez.
All
Fair
right.
turns into a swarm and overtakes the city once more.
All right. So you have now re-entered the Pinterest estates. Taeli will say her goodbyes to all of you and head back to the Fitcorin estate there in the southwest. What would you like to do?
I would like to seek out the priest, the high priest of the Temple of Shamish from town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's to do with the healing?
Yep.
That being the case, Kurla will ask to come along.
Alright. That's fine.
Petravian, you might want to come along as well, you know, you've got the healing hands.
So they say.
I'm
You
trying to remember, there was a Temple of Vasco, wasn't there? Or was that the same building?
Same building.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with as well.
Okay.
Well, we're not going to the building because all that still needs to be cleaned up.
Well, that's alright.
Just so you know.
Could be some cool things to loot from it, though.
We are not
That's true.
looting the people's town.
Well, not with that attitude.
To be fair, it's not the people's town. It's
Yeah, I was
the
about
Pentarch's
to say.
town.
It was like that's fine because it's not the people's time. We've been over that multiple times.
Look,
Yeah,
I
the
killed
people are
15
dead.
people here. I would like to leave.
You know,
I really don't want to be here for that long.
Aw, why not?
Okay,
So yeah.
give me a perception check to search the area to find
Oh, yeah.
this priest.
41.
Nice.
Yeah, you're able to scour some of the area and you find a priest dressed in the traditional Shamish clothing, which is all kind of boxy and gold.
Excuse me. Hello.
Ah, hello.
You are the priest of Shamish for this town, yes?
Mm-hmm.
So with the town kind of going back to normal, like, you know, that whole insect situation has been finished because of us, you know, that kind of situation.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Then I suppose a thanks is in order.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about perhaps there is a lot of people hurting because of all this goo that's fucking like all over that wall. Yeah.
Those goo?
Oh yes, it's caused a great amount of suffering and has been a truly tragic thing
I would like
that's happened to this town.
attempt to pay for all the poor's healthcare if possible.
You would pay for their medical services?
There are so many people that need it, and
Well, all right. How many people did you wish to pay for?
how many are poor here? How many are sick here who aren't nobles?
Quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in the hundreds, I'm sure.
And
Bear
how
in
much?
mind, Rez, that before we go, Petravian and I would think, gonna at least try to get a little bit more healing in, so it's a group effort here. Just saying.
But even still, like, what if people still have issues after the fact?
Do what you think is right. I mean, just
How much would you normally have, say, that much pay if they are
Okay.
not so well
So
off?
basically, he'll go over some pricing with you and care to heal someone who effectively like a peasant
Mm-hmm.
for any amount of like healing to like get them from however close to death they are to fully healed is 10 gold pieces.
How
So-
about the Premium Plus plan.
Yeah, I mean that's
covers
So-
accidental damage.
yeah. So it just he's going to charge 10 gold pieces per head to give them complete care to where they're 100% healed. So-
Does that include dental?
Yes.
Vision.
Do you
yeah.
think like 5,000 would be good, or like 8,000? I'm not really good at counting up people.
I would say 8,000 would be enough to cover the entire needed population here.
All right.
Yeah.
Riz takes out a
So
sack.
Okay.
That
You
you already
donate
had prepared.
In
You
public?
donate 8,000 gold.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So the priest is taken aback by this crazy amount of generosity. It's honestly kind of sacrilegious to him, but you know, whatever.
Right? It's like, what am I supposed to give you for this fucking...
Okay. All right.
Look, I
That's-
mean, if they want to give, you know, the common, like, coin and such as, like, coming in and shit, that's
Mhm.
normal. That's totally fine. I'm not gonna make you not do that, right? But, like, there are so many people who are not so well off here and have been dying. And, you know, like, there was those, like, several people who died in the street not too long ago.
It's Valley. He's...
Who died in the
So-
street not so long ago? I mean, what you
didn't
mean when
hear
we
about
came
it?
in and there was the cart, not all the people stocked?
Some shit happened while we were here. Yeah.
I mean, people are getting sick, it happens. It's unfortunate, but...
Mhm. Some kind of magical accident that must have happened.
Anyways, here's the money.
Yes. Thank you very much. I will see to it that this will do quite a lot of good here. This will help reopen the temple and provide services to quite a few people. Well,
Okay.
that is if the temple still stands. I haven't actually been there in a little while.
Well, maybe it'll help bring it up so that people can get healed faster.
Very much so.
Yeah.
All right, I appreciate this gesture and
Riz holds onto the bag just a little longer before letting
Appreciate-
go.
appreciate this gesture and hope that you do well in your business beyond this town. Your future endeavors may be blessed and all that.
Oh,
Yo. I'm gonna walk away now. You
Yeah,
have-
so... Is there a place of vodka in this city as well, or is it... You had the bills?
Are you asking this to the priest?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Both asking and trying to divert away from Riz.
yeah. Yes, the temple was a multiple faith temple. There was Shamish and Vaska were both worshipped there.
And Cloak.
wasn't gonna tell that.
Oh, but you said it last time.
Who said it last time? The
You did.
priest did?
The DM.
Right, but I understand, but the priest isn't saying that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
It's a secret. You gotta know. You gotta ask for the secret menu.
Yeah. Off book.
I'm looking for a safe house of cloak.
Yeah.
That is
So-
such like a specific joke.
That is a 1%er of a 1%er, and I love it. All right.
What do you mean? That's not a reference to anything. It doesn't mean anything.
Of course
Exactly.
not.
Of course not.
No. But no, he doesn't mention the cloak part of the temple. But he does say that it's a multi-faith temple of Shamish and Voska. What were you needing?
Oh, I'm just looking to talk shop. Is it well? I mean, it is a little tiny down now. I'm working on becoming something of an acolyte, I guess. That doesn't feel right when I've said it.
Well, I suppose if you want to make yourself useful, you could always assist myself and the other priests with the assessment and possible repairs of the temple.
Oh, well, I always like being useful. And also repairs. But we are on the time schedule. I don't know how long you're talking.
I'm sure it will take many weeks, if not months, to get everything working just right, but based on the look of you and your friend there, I imagine you know a thing or two about mechanics.
Yeah, just like maybe a bit of engineering.
Well, then I think your help would be appreciated. Even if it was only for a short time.
Is there a schematic I should look at, blueprints, or you just want me
I
to go
can-
over there?
I can put you in touch with the Voskans, and they should be able to direct you with that.
Lovette, you
So-
and Archie got this. You're gonna be all right. Handling this, like me and Petravian should probably. Riz is wanded off, right?
They're just kind of crying by a wall near you guys.
So much money.
I've like
So
scooted my
stupid.
seat so that I'm between the priest and Riz, just so that it's not a direct line of sight.
If we're gonna be here for a little while, and at least probably the rest of the day, I don't know. But if you're gonna be doing that, then Petravian and I should probably go and see if we can make ourselves useful as well, right, big guy?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good to me.
Just gives
All
up
right.
on not talking anymore.
So the
My
priest,
God, your tongue must have grown back. You can talk again.
I
It's a
know,
fucking
restoration
miracle.
is a great thing, isn't it?
All it took was an 8,000 gold piece donation to Seamus, and the tongue is
Uh,
back.
I'll go with you, Lovette,
But
so
the
you're
sass is free.
So the priest of Shamish is going to take Lovette over to the entrance to the quarantine area,
I'm gonna follow behind, quietly crying.
and leave everyone else to go where they'd like to go. When you arrive there, you're going to see there are work crews that are fully dressed up in their protective clothes as best they can get, and they're in the process of scrubbing down the wall right now. They have these long implements where they have like cloth and things wrapped on the ends of poles, and they're like scrubbing some kind of water or solution on the wall itself to like remove the Eroni's barrier off of it. And you can already notice the air here is much less foul than it has been in the recent past. So it appears that they're currently in the process of dismantling the toxic barrier.
That's nice.
So the priest is going to meet up with another group of people there, and they're all preparing to venture into the east side of town and scope out the temple and see how bad it is.
Which must
So
be
if you'd like-
terrifying.
Oh yeah, for sure. Which is why most of them are armed. But
Oh yeah, I mean, I imagine they're ready for fucking zombie apocalypse scenario.
mhm. Yeah. So they're getting ready to go over there. You're welcome to go with them if you choose to.
Mhm.
Otherwise, you may do what you will.
Try to make them feel safer with the big robot.
Okay. Well, in that case, you guys head through the gate and enter the quarantine area, or the non-quarantine area. Sorry. Yeah, that's the quarantine zone. Sorry.
Yeah.
Brain. So you enter the quarantine zone, and on the other side of that gate, you see just devastation. It looks like the swarms have just managed to break down a lot of like softer materials. So anything that's kind of wooden has been noshed on pretty bad. And even the stone has kind of been scratched away over years of tiny insects' feet scritching away at it. A lot of buildings are caved in, and luckily, though, it is eerily quiet on this side of town. Aside from a few other... What?
The insects flew off, right? They didn't die?
They flew away and also vanished. So
Sure, but there's not like dead insects everywhere.
Correct. They didn't just die.
I mean, yeah.
Except for the ones that were already dead to begin with.
Yeah, there's
Right. There's a lot of them around.
Dead insects everywhere because
Yeah,
it's been
when you-
fucking years of insects
right as you-
being everywhere.
Yeah, so like as you cross through the barrier, there's like a thick carpet of dead insects there that you have to walk over. But as you get further away from the wall, it's just kind of empty. Eerily empty. Aside from like a handful of people who have ran in here ahead of time to maybe loot.
Riz is sweating just a little bit.
Like start to walk out when the gate opens, hear someone crunch on the bugs, and just float up a little bit.
Yeah, it would be like knee deep for you.
It's a fair point. It's a fair point.
Be glad you're not in squashing range right now.
Alright, so the group of you make it to the east, and you find yourselves in front of the former temple of Cloak, Shamish, and Voska. The temple itself, oddly, is in particularly good shape. You're not sure if it's because of some sort of divine blessing, or if the swarm just had no interest in this place, but it seems to be less damaged than anything else you've seen out here. So that's nice. There is still some damage to the outside, but it's mostly superficial.
I mean, it looks like it's in pretty good condition.
It is a solid building, by the way. Like, the construction is... It's all one story, but it has like a sloped roof, and it has stained glass windows on the front and along the sides of the building. Some of them are damaged, but most of them are still in one piece.
Well, that's interesting. What do they depict? Are they just the symbols?
Some of them are like on the front of the building as depicting symbols. I'd like you to make a perception check for me.
You got it.
He said they're all in one piece. One is depicting Luffy. One is.
May I as well,
Oh,
since
no.
I'm there?
Yeah, if you're there as well, go ahead.
Okay.
I got a 31.
38.
Excellent. So you both succeed on this. So as you're looking at this front couple of panels of the building, the stained glass depicts the holy symbol of Voska and Shamish. But what you also notice is that by the way they're placed and the way they're overlapping and the way that like the overall stained glass colors are made on this, there's sort of another holy symbol kind of cleverly hidden inside the image, and it's of Cloak. So it is kind of interesting that it appears that it is right there on the front, just if you're capable of spotting it or not.
When you please look at the belt, if you look at it kind of weird, it makes a face.
It sure does.
That's like, I wonder if they realize that when they put it away.
Nice.
Lovette. You're very cute.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, so the team is going to move forward, and they're going to open up the doors, which had been securely locked. But they still have the key that they used to lock this up years ago when they fled. So they open it up. The doors are going to swing open, and inside it's pretty much a mess. A lot of things have been chewed on and destroyed. So some of the stained glass windows on the sides of the building had been had been damaged and broken. So swarms had gotten in here over time, and the inside is honestly a lot worse than the outside. But just they start kind of breaking out and looking at all of the various parts of the temple to see what needs damage or what needs repaired and what has been damaged. So if you'd like to assist these guys, go ahead and roll me a knowledge engineering check.
Got it.
Even if it's untrained?
Will you take a bluff check?
I would love to see Riz bluff about the engineering, then Lovette just be like,
No, that's not what.
But Beardy, can I do an untrained one?
You can.
I just want to help. I have a mage hand and my little squishy noodle arms. What do you want from me?
I mean, it's not really a knowledge that you have, so.
Yeah, but what do I do to help?
I mean, you can just, like you said, you can go around and clean with your mage hand.
Yeah, I've got
and
mend.
help out.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
I've got
So
mend
you're
and
helping
mage
out.
hand.
Yeah. The
Can-
old level zeros.
Can I? Is anything
We're
heavy
not
lifting
there, dude.
necessary?
You're not there.
Oh, that's right. We are.
Yeah, I thought you were
down.
with.
That's right.
You were with Kurla.
That's
We
right.
have separated the party 3 ways.
That's
Nice.
This was a great idea.
It's
Yeah,
not a
it's
dungeon, so
Always
we're
the best
okay.
plan.
Not yet.
Just Riz
It's
over
true.
here snapping, cleaning things.
Yep. All right, so
I
some
got a
time's
30.
going to pass, and we're going to take ourselves a little meanwhile. So meanwhile, what's Kurla and Petravian doing?
Well, Kurla is heading towards the sort of slums where we last spoke with the kind of the elder of the dispossessed community. So yeah, walking alongside Petravian and kind of just. So how about that with Vera and our parents?
kind of fucked up there, didn't I?
Little bit, yeah, a little bit. But
I
mean,
thought.
it was going to come out one way or the other. Just make sure you don't say it again anytime soon until we're far from here. All right?
Your mum's the word.
No, her mum's the word.
I see
Badum.
what you did there.
You know, you did good the other day. Well, it feels like the
know.
other day. What was it, yesterday? Time just passes so bloody weirdly when we're doing what we do. But
It's been a while, hasn't it?
no,
It's been today.
no,
Has it been just today? No, really?
the healing you did.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, it was yesterday that we did the party.
Thank you. The healing, I know, yeah. You're good in a fight and you wield that hammer brilliantly, but there's more to you than that, and I hope you know that.
I'm starting to learn. It's a slow process, but yeah, I think there's more that I can do.
I mean, from what Riz said, you did your damnedest to get stuff sorted out before, you died and I died. Apparently we all died. That still blows my mind a little bit. I know that Riz messes with time, has done that little trick before, but this seemed different. They seemed a lot more shaken up about it.
Yeah, because it just didn't. They normally control that kind of thing. It didn't seem like it. It seemed out of their control.
It's unusual seeing them that shook up.
I want to say that Petra wouldn't know that Riz can control it, but Petra does just say shit that he doesn't know like that all the time, so...
You would know from the
It's a save.
dungeon with the
Well,
It was
that
explained to
got
us
eaten.
briefly, but we
Yes.
didn't really get into a Q&A about it.
No.
regardless.
Yeah, that's
I think
true.
he just takes everything Riz says at face value. It's just like, yep, that sounds about right.
Yeah, and
I
just has,
believe
this
them.
flash of- yeah.
They have a trusting face.
Do
In any
they?
case, they add a little bit of generosity with. It's Shamish, is it?
Yeah.
If only
that-
I read the damn wiki entry. Shamish. A little bit
Hey.
of generosity with Shamish was also kind of out of
what's a
character for
wiki?
them.
What's a
I mean, I
wiki?
Riz being a good person is kind of out of character.
What the fuck's a
you
wiki,
right?
bro?
Yeah, what's a wiki?
I didn't actually
misses
say
the
that in
subject.
Kurla's accent, so that was out of
Oh, I
character.
thought you did. It sounded like you did there
No.
for a second.
You're saying the Irish sound like the English. Thanks for that, Skrewy.
Sorry about that.
Poquito.
Anyway, before we offend any more other countries, look. Fuck it. God damn it. I've completely lost my train of thought. So we're walking. Have we arrived at the slums yet, Beardy?
Yeah. Yes,
Oh,
yeah.
thank God.
Yeah, you're at the slums.
Thank Christ for that. This is what happens when Kurla tries to make small talk with Petravian.
Mm-hmm. It's a trap every time.
Makes for great content.
Sorry, do you need me to do a perception check to see if I can find that elder from last time?
No, you can find people as you're going around there. Like, people remember you too, so folks come up and they're kind of like patting you on the shoulders. Some of them are trying to like give you what is effectively scraps of food here and there.
Okay.
Like some of the people are like wanting to share what they have with you, as a way of thanks for your help earlier.
It's all right. You should keep what you have. We're doing all right. We're looking for. And Kurla will mention the chap's name. I don't think he was named.
Okay. All right. So you find the elder, and he will, talk to the two of you. He wants to know what's going on. What have you found, or what do you need?
Well, there's good news at least. The swarm that's been infested on the other side of town, it's gone. So. Yeah. They're going to be cleaning up the wall that's been making so many people sick. So, and Temple of Shamish, for at least for a little bit, next foreseeable future, there's going to be some healing for your people. But
nice.
My friend and I are here to jumpstart that a little bit, get some healing in wherever it's needed. So you can do as you did before, get the word out, try and get the sickest amongst you here. We can literally work our magic. How have people been doing?
So he will explain that he's already aware of both the swarm being gone and of the wall being cleaned and dismantled, because the nobles have already started like hiring people for special labor to clean the wall off, and it all has like high amounts of bonus pay. So lots of people are jumping at the opportunity to clean the wall, and getting things like cleaned back up.
Is that likely to make them sicker?
I mean, less so than putting the stuff on the wall.
Fair point.
It is still like
toxic work.
Semi-dangerous, yeah, but it is at least once it's off the wall, it's gone. And then like there's construction crews coming in after the fact to like start to dismantle the wall and take it apart completely. So yeah, but he wasn't aware of the last bit of information, which was the healthcare. So he is quite happy to hear that, and will spread that news all throughout the slums. That when the Temple of Shamish is reopened, there's so much that has already been earmarked toward healing people. So they're super happy about that, and they'll also start to get some people together to get some spot healing from the two of you.
So yeah, hopefully the death rate will go down a little bit. You won't, and Kurla will look around and like indicate the stacked bodies that are still in some of the streets. I assume there are.
Make a perception check.
Okay.
And a sense motive. I'll take both.
Perception check and a sense native.
All right.
First one, then t'other. So that is a 39 for perception and a 24 on sense motive.
Excellent. So the 39 perception, you're going to look around and you see that there is already significantly less waste in the streets here. Like, it looks like people are already beginning to clean up the area, and you're not sure if it's because of the other part that you notice, which is that the mood around here is incredibly celebratory. Like, you've never seen these people quite so happy before. Even after they were getting healed by you the other day, they're happier now than they were then, because the big crisis is gone. So they're all in a celebratory mood, and there's like effectively dancing in the streets in the slums. So
The whole city is out here chanting, "The bugs are gone!" And Vera's right outside the city, like, they're not bugs. They're bugs.
Insects. Insects.
It's true.
Well, yeah, Kurla will just say that they hope that the death rate will be going down, and that the bodies are all gone, they're stacked. Never mind. I'm not with it this evening, apparently.
it's all good. It is not as bad as it was.
It's not as bad as it
it's-
was. Okay.
It
cool.
seems like they're in the process of cleaning up the slums because
is-
they're about to have a lot more space to expand.
Having noted this, Kurla will say, it's looking a lot cleaner around here already. You're all seeming a lot happier, a lot healthier.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice to witness.
Minus 15 people.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I have a question.
What's
The
up?
way that they're getting rid of the Aroni's barrier, is it like a neutralizing agent or is it like water?
Well, no one's asked.
Okay.
So
That's for check.
You're
Oh.
not here.
I'm just wondering
You're not
about the
here.
groundwater situation.
There's a sewer. It carries the water out of town.
Yeah, that's
Is
not
the
problem
sewer
with the
blocked
city.
off?
Into the other district.
Mhm.
That's their problem.
That's
Yeah.
future them problem.
That's the other like city down the river. It's probably
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That's
a
their
downriver
problem.
issue. Maybe that'll be a side quest in the future.
What the
Yeah,
fuck?
some rash of death suddenly in town.
like everybody's dead.
All
Whoopsie
the crops are
poodles.
just rotting. Man.
I don't know why. All I do is drink beer and I'm fine.
You get there, the only person left alive is a town drunk. Yeah.
Everybody's hair was falling out.
Well, once people start assembling or start kind of indicating where the sickest are, I guess Kurla and Petravian will wander around doing as they did before, burning through their healing spells. I'll burn through all of my
Burn
channels
through
and all
all
of
of
my healing spells to do the most good where it's most needed.
Excellent.
Yo. Let's go to.
And we'll sort of try in that awkward way to kind of connect with these people a little bit, like ask them how they're doing, like trying to develop a bedside manner.
Yeah, they seem fairly happy to see you all. I mean, like I said, pretty much everybody remembers the two of you.
What's new in their lives? What are their plans for the future now? That kind of thing.
Read any
Yeah.
good books lately?
Yeah,
Exactly.
a lot of them are illiterate, but you know,
Ooh.
kind
There
of a
could be
touchy
pictures.
subject.
There could be pictures.
Is Petravian illiterate?
What a question.
Look, I was just asking.
I'll get back to you on that.
Oh boy.
I think canonically it's not possible.
It wouldn't
for
make
him to
sense
be
because you
illiterate
looked up
anymore.
shit about your dad while
Oh,
we were
that's
in
true, yeah,
You
Proto.
so-
looked at your dad, you looked at
Yep.
Vera.
No,
So,
he is literate. He is literate.
Petravian has an intelligence of 11.
Okay, it's above
Petravian-
average.
Yeah.
Started the game with literacy, same as everyone
And
else.
he got a reading lesson with when we were on the airship
Okay.
long time ago, season 1.
From who?
Architect?
No, it
No,
would have been Calcutic. He worked.
No.
He was doing his
he was-
goddamn job.
He was doing yeah,
Brain is not working right now.
If you-
he's putting the hours in.
I don't know why it'd be Moira, because Lovette and Moira were
No.
busy fucking the entire time.
No,
Karis?
no, with Karis, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went through the books with them and they wanted to go to the library. Remember?
No.
Nah, it's been too long.
Oh, I remember this. Okay, if I remember this, like
That's because it involved your character, buddy.
That's true. They
So-
didn't want.
It's self-focused.
But anyways,
So all of the townspeople are jubilant and
Yeah,
celebratory.
you don't see a single person in a bad mood. I mean, this is like triple Christmas here.
Yo,
Like,
I could
this is
fix
everybody.
that so fast.
Whoa.
Everybody is super
Triple
happy.
fucking Christmas.
The bad times are gone. They're at this point they're celebrating with what little things they have and having parties in the street.
Yeah, Triple Christmas sounds like a bit much.
Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
Ooh,
They're
wow.
blowing all of their
So-
money.
Fucking
It's
Mardi
New
Gras.
Year's Eve. Oh, Mardi Gras is better actually.
Yeah,
Mm.
It's just Mardi
I-
Gras. People are
it's like
getting
Mardi Gras
naked.
with a plague. Yeah.
Yeah, ooh.
So like Mardi Gras for the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Oh.
Merry Christmas.
Anyway.
Kurla,
So,
what are all these
what,
beads they're throwing on us?
Was all the what now?
What's all
Those
these
are
beads
beads.
they're throwing
They
at
represent the dead insects falling out of the air.
Yeah.
us? Ah.
They have little beaded
Yeah.
bees.
Very offensive.
Mhm. I love it.
It causes so much waste.
Yeah.
Well, even Kurla might enjoy themselves in this atmosphere as
Wonderful.
they wander around with Petravian, I guess, for a few hours.
Excellent. So,
Yeah.
meanwhile, back at the temple, did I get an engineering roll from Lovette? I did.
Yes. I got that.
Okay, so what you managed to do with that engineering roll is you found some damage in the structure of the building that other people missed. You reported it and
Ooh.
were able to get it mended correctly and probably caused what would have resulted in a collapse that might have happened in the next 6 months or so.
Ooh.
So they're quite happy that you found that.
Oh no, it's nothing.
And the priests of Voska are going to kind of ask you a little bit about what you're interested in, what you want to do.
They're getting interviews.
Yeah, like what are you? You know, it's
Yeah.
nice seeing a new face here, but you don't seem like someone who's going to like be here long term. So you seem like a traveling sort. So they kind of want to know like what brought you to town and where you're going from here.
I will tell them about my business in Ville
Mm-hmm.
and be like, oh, if there's any followers of Oscar who are looking for good work, then we're hiring.
Oh yeah.
It's
You can't
warriors of
replace Rella.
Oscar, Miss Matteo. We're looking for accountants and builders.
Nice. So, on the promise of actual work, you're gonna get some takers. The Voskan like assembly here, they're gonna be able to get enough workers out of like out of this town that you might just suffer a bit of a workers boom back at your workshop. Like, how many people are you wanting to hire?
I just gave. What did I give? Hold on, like 5,000.
I think it's written down on your sheet.
Yes. I think
Yes. Yep. 5,000 in shop.
So. What can I?
Yeah. That's quite a bit. So yeah, you can definitely hire quite a lot of people. So they'll put the word out and start sending workers that way.
Honestly,
it'll take
if more
them a little
people
while.
apply, then that would cover. Then I will just give her more next time we go through.
Yeah. So it's going to take a little while for them to get there. I mean, being
Mhm.
to go from what's effectively the borderlands between Burgos and Parthenay, all the way over to Ville is going to be a pretty long trek. 1,380 miles to be exact. So pretty long distance for.
Gotta get through
But-
those centaur
person.
lands.
As long as they're willing to go that far, I'll
Yeah,
be
but I
clear
mean-
to them where they gotta be.
Yeah, you hitch your way on a couple of caravans, and you can expect a trickle of people start showing up there in a couple of months.
Or if you can afford a teleport from someone.
It would cost more than the wages of having the work.
I mean, honestly, I might not. 'Cause I do still technically have teleportation circles as spell, and while I do have to pay 1,000 gold for that, it goes for 10 minutes if I get all the people together and I'm just like, go, 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 go.
Run!
Okay, so you create a stable, like a stable linking point for 10 minutes.
Well, I have to reread how it goes.
Yeah,
I can
go ahead and double check that.
stuff.
But anyway, yeah. So they're happy to send some people your way. There's plenty of workers here, and there's going to be a lot of work to do here, and there's also a lot of new workers coming in all the time. And with the workers probably dying a lot less, means they're going to start stacking up people. So they're going to start looking for different work. So yeah, you're definitely going to be able to get some people out of this place.
Hell yeah.
All right. Riz, what are you doing?
I'm cleaning.
My best.
I'm doing my best, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have an engineering major. I'm just busy like cleaning up curtains by like sewing them back together with magic and just using my mage hand to lift things that are around 25 pounds.
Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. Well, in that case, I'm going to push some time forward and...
Fixing up the windows, just like a face. A face.
just shaking my head the entire time as I think about her like interactions.
I couldn't correct her because then that would be giving away the secret, which would be sacrilege.
But at the same time, I wanted to smack the bitch.
So, about 4 hours are going to pass total, and the crew here is pretty happy with the progress made in the temple, and the place looks much better. It actually looks like a functioning temple again, and a lot of them are going to stay here to set up shop permanently to offer healing services.
Nice.
So the temple is effectively up and running now.
Good job.
What would the two of you like to do now?
Would you like to head back so we can start going back towards Ville? Lovette, we had kind of talked about maybe getting Jiro's help to go to the east, to Kentao.
Yes.
I don't know if you remember me asking.
I do remember. I can't do it today. I'm out of energy after.
It's okay.
Tomorrow,
We have several days of travel going back to Druid Circle, so
Yes.
But I was thinking like, hello, Jiro. We need some help from either you or the Lightning Blades. Wanna meet in Ville?
Okay.
Something like that. Like soon? I don't know how many words you can use.
I'm counting.
It's like 50, right? But yeah, Riz and Lovette are just walking back to the Vardo, I think, at the end of the day.
Wonderful.
Oh, good. I wanted to wait until after the interaction. To just imagining one of these Voskin worshippers going over to is it Wittingen? There it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just the stark realization of the people that live right next to there being the high.
Far at that point, they can't fucking turn around.
Uh-oh. Not bugs again. Oh, man.
Man, there's a lot of bees near the town for some reason.
Oh yeah. You haven't heard?
That's because of the bee cult.
You heard about Vera? She leads the
cult.
place.
Oh, God.
There's a fucking god in there.
It can talk.
Don't anger the bee god, by the way.
Shit gets
That would
real.
be a bad thing to do.
Oh, boy. All right. Well, so some time has passed, and at this point, you've all kind of, or at least Lovette and Riz make their way back to the west side of town, heading back toward the Vardo. What are Kurla and Petravian up to 4 hours later?
When we finish, I don't remember the last when we did this the last time. How long it took us to heal the masses.
Not terribly long.
Oh, okay. Once we're done and kind of rather spent, the Petravian will go, Want to wander around town?
I mean,
Just,
that's kind of what we have been doing, isn't it? Just,
well, I mean,
you
we
know,
went straight to the slums, and all the people we needed the most help.
yes, I was there.
Yes, but I bet there's some other things this town might have. Just
All right,
know how-
yeah, if we've got time, and may as well see a little bit of it. I doubt we're going to be coming back here anytime soon.
no.
Well, lead the way if you like. If we got a destination in mind, or are we just
Just wandering about, seeing if there's anything anything interesting in this place. Like, I don't know.
Are you saying you want to find a bar? Is that what I'm hearing?
I'm not gonna say no.
Right.
I'm not gonna say no.
If we pass a bar, then maybe we can go in for a pint. But we should see a little bit of the city. I don't know. There might be something decent around here.
So
Well, lead the way.
perception check.
Find a direction, or we're going to be standing here with our thumbs up our asses all night.
Okay. So what are you all looking for?
First, see if there's any decent watering holes,
Okay.
and along the way to the watering holes, seeing if there's any decent, interesting-looking shops.
We're just
And I'll-
wandering.
Not a
Pretty much
whole lot
wandering.
not a whole lot of shops that are that interesting to you, I guess. Like
Okay.
what I mean, I don't think you would really care to go into like a pottery store or anything like that.
I guess
Pottery
we're meandering
barn.
in the
Yeah.
general direction of the Vardo, like winding round though, because
Mhm.
You guys want to get some horseshoes?
I get lost at the drop of a fucking hat. Didn't we go down that one already?
I don't think so. This
should've
one's
got a
little
map.
cleaner than that one.
No, we went down that one already because that one had the horse shit next to the cow shit.
How could you tell the difference?
You can't? You have an elk.
Yeah, they have little pellets. I can't tell the difference between horse shit and cow
Oh,
shit.
I just thought that you were a comet, I thought you were acquainted with this kind of thing.
No,
Nature.
I have an elk.
Right, but animal husbandry is not... Oh, never mind. We've been down that one already. I swear we've been down that one already, because that one has the weird sign, right? The horseshoe thing. That one has the bar that you didn't like because they
Right.
didn't have that disgusting wine that you like in Protus.
Hey. I mean, yes, but hey.
I mean, come on, it's terrible. I'd rather
I
drink...
know,
I'd
like,
rather drink...
Comfort foods. You
I'd
know?
rather drink that mead concoction that our friend likes than...
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
So
It
which
is a
way do
bit
we...
Sweeter now.
Pick a direction, because we're definitely lost at this point.
Let's. I don't know.
Right,
let's
you're out of
go-
time. We're going north. Let's go north.
We go north.
All right.
Sounds good. What a great idea of yours.
Well, as you head that direction, you are going to find a watering hole. The sign outside has no words on it, but it does have two stylized blackbirds that kind of have their legs kicking up a little bit. It's kind of weird looking. But they're faced away from each other and their legs are kicked up in the air.
I can't tell if this is like a weird zoo or a watering hole.
No. Judging by the sounds coming from inside, could be either.
I just gotta check. Does watering hole, is that like lingo for bar or tavern?
Yes.
I just
Yeah.
have to
Yeah.
check.
You're just thinking of
Yes.
I'm just
Lion
thinking
King.
of Lion King. Yes.
That's
The watering hole.
Look. I've never
Is the
heard
bar across
anyone
the street
call it
called
that.
the Elephant Graveyard, Beardy?
No, but there
No.
is a picture of a elephant next to a tombstone on the sign.
Yeah.
no
Awesome.
words.
Right. Which of these looks best to you?
That one looks death, which not always bad. Let's go in the bird one.
It
Also
does
definitely
sound
not
pretty
there.
raucous. It does sound pretty excited.
I like
It's
how
like
they
I
just...
can feel the love tonight.
Yeah.
Please stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, okay? I just wanted to know what it meant. I'm sorry I asked for diction. No, bad. Disney will have our asses. Done.
Put a mammoth tombstone.
So we go into this place
Mhm.
with the 2 birds on the sign. Did we actually get the name of it?
There's
Or
no
is it-
words on the outside.
No, okay.
It's just a picture. So,
Well, we push our way in like conquering heroes or something.
yeah, you go inside,
Yes.
and what you see in there is a pretty raucous tavern. That mood from earlier, that happy mood that's sort of filling this part of town, is no different inside. It's, if anything, it's even more distilled in this place. So there's a lot of celebratory atmosphere.
Kurla's gonna be like actually like getting into it a little bit and grinning and like side eyes Petravian is like, I've never done this before, but I've kind of always wanted to. I've heard about it. Kurla's gonna walk up to the bar
Mm-hmm.
and just hold himself up onto it.
Okay.
Right, next round's on me, everyone.
There's a cheer from the whole room.
Like, that went well. Kurla will drop however much gold is required on the bar and hop down again.
Awesome. So,
How much gold would that be for the...
Oh, not much. Probably 20. No, not even. What am I saying? 10 gold would be enough.
Screw it, next 10 rounds are on me.
Wow. Throwing that
Okay.
money around.
No, I'm joking. Next couple of rounds.
Yeah. So if you want to do that, buying around, we'll just say it's 10 gold.
All
with
right.
The amount of people in here currently.
Then I will drop down by 2 rounds for everyone.
Well, people are very happy. It's jovial in here, and I'm going to go ahead and say that, yeah, enough people in here are happy about that you're probably going to end up getting some people that are going to start hitting on you at some point.
Oh, that was unexpected. Okay.
You have probably, being that it's like a celebratory mood all over the place, and, you just bought a bunch of people liquor. Yeah, you're probably going to have a couple people that are going to try to chat you up. Now,
Kurla's
whether Kurla notices, whether Kurla notices or not, I'll leave up to you.
Nope. Completely flies over Kurla's head, and
Wait.
if anything, they kind of try and like direct the attention towards Petravian. They assume that's where the attention's going anyway. It's like, oh yeah, I can introduce you to him. I know he's a big guy. He's quite strapping, so yeah, I don't know where. I'll introduce you. But hey, come over here, mate. These 2 lovely people want to meet you.
Oh, hello.
Oh
I
my
just
god,
invented
your
some-
muscles are so big.
Yeah. Wow, that was super generous of you buying everybody a drink like that. And you're like, oh yeah, thanks.
Your hair
Yes,
is
yes, it
really
was.
pretty.
Mm-hmm.
I really
So,
like the way your earrings make your eyes sparkle.
Thank you. Are you still talking to me or my butt? I don't really think
Do I
That's-
play
that's
a drunk
like
one?
natural. That's natural skin. That's not actually errands on him, but
Would you like to play a drunk patron?
Yes!
Go for it. Yes.
All right, the role of drunk patron will be played by Keni.
Thank you. Thank you.
woo!
But yeah, it's a really great complexion.
To which of us are you? Oh, actually, no, I'm going to ask
You.
this in character. Right, sorry, to which of us are you talking to? There's quite a few people in here. It's
You
kind of difficult.
literally were just talking about your complexion, and I was saying it was really pretty.
Thank you. No, I was talking about the big guy. He's got this shiny stuff going on. You don't see much of that.
But yours is really nice.
Thank you. Yours is nice too.
Oh,
Thank you.
bless you, Kurla.
So where are you from?
This little town called Paladin, or you might not have heard of it.
Ooh, no, you should take me there sometime.
it's kind of far. I don't know. I mean, it's a little bit of a weird place as well, kind of religious. I don't know if you're into that kind of thing.
Petravian's just gonna lean into Kurla. I think they might like you.
That's weird. No one likes me. What do you on about?
Rude? No. Like you.
Repeating the word twice doesn't make it make more sense. I'm not following you,
I
mate.
can still hear
They
you. They
want in your pants.
It's
Yeah,
more of a
Claire, I'm
tunic.
coming right now. Bye. Okay, it was nice talking to you.
Right, lovely talking to you as well. What?
Petravian,
Both
the
of these
anti-wingman.
Petravian, what the
You
hell
know-
was that?
I just want to drop a reminder that these are two of our highest charisma characters.
Yeah.
Kurla, you know, a lot of people say I'm dense like a rock, but that was something to watch.
I'm still not clear on what you're on about, mate. What?
They
what?
thought you were really pretty, and they wanted to get to know you more. They were having small talk.
When have you known me to ever be good at small talk? And
That's not. I know you're not good, but they don't know that. They were trying to talk you up.
I just want to interject and say the two of you have a combined 43 charisma. between
What
you.
the fuck, guys?
I know. I was thinking Kurla in particular is like unnaturally charismatic. Is
Kurla
like beyond
has-
the levels of mortal capacity.
Kurla has their charismatic moments. This is not one of them.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, I mean that's how you got the people chatting you up in the first place.
Yeah.
Petravian, what, they were interested in me, what, romantically, sexually? Just lay it down for me in simple terms
okay,
here.
okay. At a base level, they found you attractive. So they start there. And when you find somebody attractive, you then approach them. And you find out if they're interesting to talk to. And then if they're not that interesting to talk to, you kind of, it's a ratio of, can I put up with this person enough to get in their pants? And if I'm interested enough.
Petra, how drunk are you?
I've had a few.
I think you might have to demonstrate for me, Petravian.
Ah,
Slight
okay.
glint of cheekiness in Kurla's eyes.
You know what? Fine. Let's see how this goes. Scan the room.
All right,
dear.
give me my roll. Give me my roll,
Oh,
Skrewy.
God.
What are you thinking?
All right.
That was a powerful laugh. Jesus Christ.
Ooh. Give
That
you
was a
your
hungry laugh.
That is
Okay.
a raspy, sick laugh.
I'm trying to think. Okay. Athletic. Athletic
Okay.
drunk.
Zepha.
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Zepha.
You.
Zepha.
Oh my god. Okay, I'll do a Zepha-esque character.
Zepha adjacent.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. You see that person over there.
Right.
I find them physically attractive.
And
I
you
don't
want to
know
get
their
in their
personality.
pants?
That is a question for future Petra. That is not the question for
I'd
now
have thought it'd be a
Petra.
question for them, wouldn't it? You're not trying to get in your own pants?
No, no,
Isn't
no,
that
no, no, no.
Humber's job?
I find them physically attractive. So, the next step, I'm going to approach them. I'm going to talk to them. And I'm going to see, do I find them interesting?
Right, go on then.
All right.
I'm taking notes. I'm watching avidly. I'm certain I'm going to make use of this skill in the future.
Oh, I'm sure of it.
Zepha would definitely go to a crowded bar to stand in the corner and flex.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
totally.
Oh, yeah. Damn, that was a good flex.
Wow, what an introduction.
Hi, Petravian. How you doing?
Christina, it's nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
So,
What's your last name, Christina?
I'm gonna beat the shit out of you, Xeno. So, what do you,
Nuts about all this, huh?
Excuse me?
Kurla's gonna turn to the barkeep and be like, right, how much you want to bet that in less than 30 seconds my mate there is gonna have a drink thrown in his face?
I'll take that action.
Awesome.
5 silver.
Gentlemen, 5 silver sounds good. Kurla will take it out and put it on the bar.
The barkeep will also set down a stack of 5 silver.
I'm gonna take that off my character sheet.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, who actually says nuts to this?
No, I said this was nuts. All the insects are all gone.
Yeah.
How do you think that happened?
Mind you. Okay, y'all. Be nice.
So,
Be nice.
they said a bunch of heroes did it. So, that's,
Really? Did they say what they look like?
No, am I being interrogated or something?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I saw you from across the room, and I was just, well, I wanted to go strike up. You seemed very interesting. I wanted to come up, strike up a conversation with you.
Try the you wanted to drink her up
Yeah,
line.
that's
That's
what I
worked so
wanted- Yeah, I
well
was
for you
gonna
in
say.
the past.
Yeah. That seems to work for you, buddy.
No, it doesn't. And no.
It worked with Haley.
I promised myself
Wait.
I wasn't going to do that anymore.
That's the old standby, though.
No, it's
That's
not.
the move.
I can see it like going across the screen. I can't.
So, you were across the room and you saw me.
Yeah, and you just looked interesting, and I wanted to see what you're all about.
Any second, no.
Okay, well, I have a couple of kids.
Really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
2 little scamps.
What are
That's
their-
about it.
Well, I mean, home life is phenomenal.
Yeah. And that's not weird at all that it's just me and the kids.
Why would it be?
Okay, just checking.
I mean,
Go on, Muscles.
go on. Well, I mean,
I want to shoot myself in the face.
Kurla, noting that
I'm
more
gonna-
than 30 seconds have passed. Right, double or nothing. We'll put down another 5 silver.
I'll take that action. The 5 silver gets put on the bar.
well, to be quite frank, I bet my friend over there that I could at least get your name.
You already
But-
have that.
But, I want to see if I can get more. I wanted to know more about you.
Oh
They splash their drink in your face.
Damn! Damn it!
And there it is.
And,
And
there
they
it is.
walk away.
The barkeep
Well
will take
then.
the 10 silver and stack it on top of your 10 silver.
Oh God, that's
Kurla's
painful.
gonna be like,
That
buy
was
yourself-
2
painful.
gold.
Buy yourself
you
a
can add
drink with
20
that.
silver pieces to your character sheet.
I felt like I was having another kidney stone.
Oh boy.
Kurla's
And
gonna
now
be like,
you
you
all
keep.
know. Okay, just mind you, I haven't.
You say
I-
this like every time.
Mhm.
Okay, but we have new people. They don't know yet.
Wow.
Exactly.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Anyway.
You want to tell them that you can't flirt because they just saw it. So
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah,
you, don't
no.
you don't need to tell them you can't flirt.
Kurla's gonna leave the silver on the bar and be like, "You're right, you keep that. That's worth the evening's entertainment. Buy yourself a drink with that, all right?"
The bartender?
Yes. No.
He'll take the silver coin as a tip and
Yes.
move along with his day.
Like, if you're buying drinks for people, if you want to tip the bartender and they don't like take tips, if it's not a tipping country like the US, then you can buy them a drink. It's a thing.
He'll thank you and say that you're always welcome to come back to the Dancing Crow.
Dancing Crow, that's what it's called. God, it's not on the sign.
But it is.
It's a crow and it's dancing.
two of them.
So,
This is the
how's
tango.
Petravian doing across the room?
Not good. He's got ale splashed all
Soggy.
over his face.
Mate, have you got a towel that I can borrow? You know, like a rat dish rag?
Yeah, he'll throw you a damp dish rag that's been soaked in other kinds of ales already, and maybe other bodily fluids.
Kurla
Oh,
will sort
thank
of
you!
Walk over and offer it to Petravian. You've got a little something on your face there, and we'll start dabbing your face with it.
I do believe that is called egg. Egg is on my face. But as you can see, I was demonstrating how not to do it.
And
Well,
how
bless
well
you
did.
for that. That was highly educational. Right.
See? There is
When-
always a lesson in failure.
So let me ask you something. When do you think in the last, however long it's been, 15, 20 years, do you think that I've ever had time to sort of connect with people in this way? Or ever had any interest in connecting with people in this way?
I'm going to say none.
Right.
Well,
Is this
again,
not so-
this is how not to do it.
You're missing my point here, big guy. It just doesn't. The whole getting in the pants thing, anyway, that being the end goal. I mean, that's creepy for starters, but it's never been of interest to me anyway. It's just not a thing with me. I'm not attracted to people in that way, or at all. Never have been. And I'm, trying to do better about not keeping my distance from people, like, not over worrying about eating them, but there's a difference between that and I think what you were doing there.
I mean, I was eating my foot. It's a figure of speech.
Right.
What-
Let's just get you another drink, big guy, alright?
Should we let you finish your foot before we drink?
No, I mean, that is a 4-course meal.
What exactly did you say to her, anyway, that, led to that?
Well, I'm gonna leave that to your imagination.
That's
Not helpful in the least.
not
But
helpful
moving
in the
along.
least, no. Right. I gotta say, I did make a small bet with the barkeep at your expense, so I think I owe you a couple more drinks.
Oh, okay.
You won me some cash, so I appreciate that.
I mean, I'm not gonna turn it down.
I'll walk Petravian
If
back
you
over to the
insist.
bar, and I think this
And
man
we
might need another drink. He got some on his face there.
All right, so the two of you continue to drink at the bar for as long as you
Yes.
care to. How long did you want to stick around there?
Yeah, an hour or so.
Yeah, a couple of hours.
All right. So in the intervening 2 hours, what would Lovette and Riz do?
I'm looking for the others once we're done with the temple.
Okay. Well, there is no indication of where they went. So you find yourself back at the Vardo, and the other two are nowhere to be seen.
They must be very busy.
Yeah. I thought we were like getting on the road so Vera wasn't waiting for us.
Where
Yeah,
the fuck are
everything
they? I've been out here for hours.
Well, they might be right around town. They're casting spells. They will give us some light. I think Archie and I are going to get an aerial view. We'll see if we can find them.
Well, actually, I might have something to find them.
Oh, well, okay, sure.
And Riz kind of taps on their new ring.
Hmm.
Um,
This was the ring that you took from the vault.
that is correct.
Yeah, that the nobles gave you. So this was your item you chose. All right. What does this ring look like?
So, it's kind of like a silver band, and it has a more kite-cut stone on it of some kind. And it seems like it's stuck in place, but when Riz activates it, it starts to move like a compass.
Nice.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's good.
Well.
That's really interesting. What do you...
I don't know what it's called exactly, but I thought it was pretty. And then I put it on and was like, oh shit, I can do shit with this. So,
Oh, you didn't check, you just found out what they did after you picked it out.
well, I mean, we were kind of in the area, the door closed, I kind of panicked a little bit.
I mean, yeah, it was pretty scary.
But, yeah, I actually like this thing. So, let us find Petravian. He should be easier to find with these.
Okay. Go ahead and activate the object.
I don't have it on my sheet for some reason.
Oh, I am terribly, terribly sorry. Let me
I
go
was
ahead and add that.
gonna just try to verbally do it because I was like, it's not in my inventory as far as I can see.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Alright.
All right. Well, I believe in that case.
Oh, and
there's
it's on their
saving-
pinky finger.
Yeah.
It's a pinky ring.
It is
I
a
love
pinky
it.
ring. Like I said, they panicked and was like, I don't know, fuck it. I was looking for something for Petravian, okay?
Okay. And there is no saving throw. That's
Nope.
lovely. Okay.
Well then, okay.
All right. Well, yeah, based on this, you are able to find it's pointing to you to the northeast.
Let's go find Petravian. And Riz will lock up the Vardo and just take Lovette's hand and start walking towards
Yeah.
the Dancing Crow.
Yeah, so you just kind of have your pinky out and you're following where this little stone is pointing. The little gemstone keeps like moving left and right as it's pointing you toward Petravian. And before you know it, you find your way to a building that has a picture of two dancing crows on the outside.
Ah, they went to a tavern. I also could have used this for that.
They went to a tavern.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's not like the world is ending or anything. Or Vera's waiting.
So heading inside, you find Petravian and Kurla sitting at the bar. Both of them are probably nursing a drink at this point. And oddly enough, there's no one talking to them. There's this sort of this empty space between these two and the rest of the room. Everyone else is having a hell of a good time.
Oh, look! There
It
they are.
looks like they're already making friends.
Hey, guys.
Oh, good evening. You doing alright?
Welcome back.
Into a fight or something? Or
Come
get-
again?
Well, I guess
No.
there wouldn't be a lot of people conscious here if that happened.
So why is there like a death barrier around you guys and everyone else?
Oh, Petravian was trying
Huh.
to explain how to flirt,
that.
and it didn't end well.
Oh!
It went one way.
Well, that was one flirt.
Pardon?
How
I
does
know.
Not the way I did it.
I've been
Not the way I did.
looking to study this, and that's something I struggle with, and so Petravian is giving lessons.
Well, the lesson is bring your own towel. I think that's lesson 1.
You
I
know
mean,
what?
That's one way to put it.
That's pretty good, actually. Okay.
Here's another way to put it. Vera has been waiting for us for hours.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
Fuck.
The room goes silent. Crickets.
Shit.
Let's go.
The barkeep and everyone in this place just like turn and look at you.
I said Terra. What?
Bluff check.
Okay.
Oh shit!
Got this.
I've got this.
Come on.
36.
Damn it.
Oh. Damn it!
They're eyeing you suspiciously, but you think you might have played it off.
Music starts playing again.
What?
Music's yeah. The player piano starts going again.
Anyways, can we get going?
I think we probably have to now, yeah.
Oh, darn.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Kurla
Okay.
will nod at the barkeep and be like, right, thanks for everything.
Barkeep nods back.
Man, I wish you didn't have such a good bluff.
Yeah, fuck you. I'm a
Yeah.
fortune teller. I'm made for bluffing.
I'm made for lying to people.
I kinda was hoping that you'd net one just to see what would happen, but that's just me as a player.
+6 or +21, bitch. Like,
Oh shit.
fuck
So
off.
we maneuver our way out of the bar.
Uh-huh.
Yep. So the four of you leave the bar and make your way back to the Vardo.
All right, I'm gonna just start leading us out, even if it is nighttime.
It's not that late.
Oh, cool. What the fuck? You guys were day drinking?
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
party.
Everyone else was.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's a
We can-
party.
Everybody was.
It was
Yeah,
a party
everyone was
atmosphere and
just-
we were tired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hot dog stuff.
Let's get going.
All right. Well, you guys make it to the Vardo. You get your horses ready to go, and you begin to leave town.
Woo! Get back to our girl.
Do we notice anything on the way out?
Should you? Is there anything you are looking for specifically on the way out?
Just looking around
just a
as
little-
I'm handling the animal, so to speak.
Actually, I'm gonna be on the lookout for the high elf that was really not too keen on
Adventurers.
the adventurers.
What, the guard captain?
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see them.
Okay.
They don't patrol the streets the same way as the other guards.
Okay.
All right. Well, you guys make your way back to the gates of the city, and you have left this place significantly better than you found it.
Hey.
So, you know, there's some little amount of pride there that you can look back on the city and say, "Wow, we really made a difference here."
Nah.
Nah. And you leave town. You go to the rendezvous spot, and you find Vera has like worn a track in the ground around a tree. And she just kind of walked around it, just pacing, just waiting for you people for hours and hours.
Hey,
In a
buddy.
tunnel now.
I assume that Petravian is on the
Carriage?
The carriage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Correct.
think I'm driving it.
Oh, sure.
Whatever you guys want.
I think I was on the way in, so...
Mm-hmm.
Right. So Vera will swarm shape 2 and then recoalesce on top of the cart. I can take it from here.
No? Suit yourself. Kurla will hand over the reins. We'll get down and hand over the reins and...
We'll need to pick up Hummel.
Okay, how far away is he?
50 miles.
What?
we use miles here.
What direction?
Where I left last time.
Yeah, we don't know where you are.
Then just follow me.
Oof.
So good to have you back, Vera.
So great. So great.
So Vera's going to start the carriage. And we're going to head off this road and then go down the main road and then go to where the old hive was.
Alrighty. So it's a 50-mile journey?
Yep.
Alright, that's going to take overnight. Do you want to travel overnight and get there in the morning, or do you want to make camp on the way?
We could probably just get there.
Okay.
Petravian was like, yeah, I want to get to Hummel. I don't want to leave them hanging out just by themselves.
I've got to keep watch,
Like
so
that.
I still get rested.
I mean, I'm gonna try to sleep in the cart as we drive.
Good luck.
Alright. Well, the lot of you make it to a interesting place the next morning. I guess I'll let you describe it, Xeno.
Well, I assume that it would have looked a lot like kind of the setup that the modern hive was, but it's much smaller, a lot more basic in construction. Like it was more survivable rather than very nice. So I don't know how much is actually still standing after the raid. Would you say anything is?
It's pretty much just foundations and like spots on the ground. Most everything that was here has either collapsed or was burned.
Yeah.
So there are no standing structures left.
Would there have been any bodies left when Vera first appeared here?
No. No, it's been too long.
Okay.
They would have been, if there were bodies, they would have been eaten by scavengers, or they would have been swallowed up by the ground over time.
Okay. Hummel. Just like Vera's yelling into the air.
A single bee is gonna zoom out from a nearby tree.
Oh, thank God. It's been so long since you guys... Like, really? You swapped out and then just left me here? Well, I couldn't, like, switch back. You know, just like one time. Still, like, a little bit of warning. And how was I supposed to warn you? How? How was I supposed to fucking... Petravian was... I was told Petravian was dead. Okay, that's fair. He wasn't dead, though. Just shut up.
Sorry.
You didn't have to see it.
Who are you talking to?
Vera,
Vera? Get to see what?
you didn't have to see your brother die. I did. So be as bitchy and sassy as you want to.
Oh, that was, Are you saying because of the... Well, he wasn't dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I've seen him die before. But he wasn't dead then. Which is what I was told.
Man, I die a lot, don't I?
You might want to work on that. It's a bad habit.
I mean, I guess.
Not
I
good
had-
for your health.
Is that like what you opened with back at the tavern? Is that why you got the drink splashed?
No.
Hey, I've
No,
died
but-
before.
No, I imagine not as, I know, I wasn't there. I don't know who he was talking to. I can't make a joke about it.
So where are we?
This used to be my home. For
Oh.
quite a few years. But now it's a graveyard, so... Let's just leave.
Do you want to say anything? Like any prayers or something?
I've had a few days already to do so.
Okay.
Is there anyone that you want to talk to while you're here?
We could make that happen.
And what would I say? Sorry for killing you all?
I mean, you didn't kill them,
I did.
right?
Because of what I did. They died.
Mellifera couldn't do anything to save them because I used their magic. I may as well have. Do we want to... Is it the morning right now?
Yeah, it's the morning. You guys
Okay.
traveled all night.
Well, should we keep going, or do we need to rest?
I can keep
I-
going.
Everyone,
Tired.
I mean, I could desperately use some sleep given how busy we were yesterday, but
Yeah. You know, dying takes it out of you.
Well, we
too
can
soon, buddy, I think.
rest here for now. It's a safe place.
All right. So y'all make camp there in the ruins of the old hive, and you can sleep for 8 hours, or however long you need to. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and submit rests on your characters.
You got it.
While
and push-
everyone's sleeping,
Go ahead and push time forward.
I would like to scry on Marcus the Destroyer.
Go for it. Love it.
I think that's something
Please.
I might want to do before we sleep, but I can do it like after, just chronologically before.
What are you doing?
I want to talk to Petra. I don't know if I want to talk to him right before we go to bed or right after we wake up.
Make a decision.
But well, you can
Go
go
bed.
first, and it doesn't matter regardless.
Okay.
All right. Okay, Riz.
I would like to oomph this up, by the way, with rune points.
do your best.
All right. I would like to put, like, I guess, 7 in there? Yeah. 7 sounds good.
All
So
right.
it would be 28 will DC.
Oof. All right. Let's see how we do. All right. Riz.
Yeah.
You feel a strange connection for a second. Like you scry and you see this armored, regal-looking figure wearing these this almost this plate, like this sort of metal that you've never really seen before. It's kind of like black, but it almost looks like it's starry. It's sparkly. It's really strange metal, and it's been formed into Protean style armor. Looks a lot like what the Legionnaires wear, that sort of segmenta plate, but it's made of this almost meteoric iron, and there is a long cape coming off the back of this figure that has these strange runes and symbols like sewn into it. It
That's
seems.
my thing.
I know, right?
Oh.
What a bastard.
Stealing your look.
The figure itself is skeletal, the actual person in the armor, but there's just sort of energy crackling off of them. They're in a room that you can't really get much detail about, but you can see them, and as you're looking on them, like looking upon this figure, its head is going to turn and look to you, and you're going to hear a voice in your head. Ah, it's you.
Voice mod is not going if it's what you're supposed to be.
Voice
Oh,
mod's
that's
not in
interesting.
Discord, just so you know.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, this is the time where we fill shit with music, just so Beardy can handle technical stuff. Wow!
Nice vamping. That
Very-
was
very
some
good.
A+ vamping.
Wow.
Damn.
La, 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 la.
Thank you,
That
backup
was
singer.
phenomenal riffing. I liked it. That was really good.
This is what I do every day. I just sing to myself, mostly because like I stub my toe or I'm crazy. But you know.
Oh, fucking shit. Ow!
Okay, I think I should have it fixed now. So
Good luck.
attempt number 2. Here we go. So this figure is going to turn slowly and look at you, and it's going to say,
Ah, it's you.
Oh, so you're not surprised at all.
I figured you would try again.
You know, I am so bad with the whole curiosity thing.
And what is it that you are hoping to find out?
Well, just what you're up to, how far along you are, how worried I should be, you know.
Destroying the land of mortals. Succeeding greatly, and you should be terrified.
Oh no.
That's fine. You can be as glib as you like. But the world of the living is coming to an end.
It will not.
Are you so sure?
Very. Time is on my side.
And how do you figure the Deadlands stretch and claim more of this world with each day?
What do you mean?
I mean, my influence in this place is expanding. And nothing will stop it.
So you're in the Deadlands?
Didn't say that, but if you'd like to scour the area, you're welcome to.
Abso-fucking-lutely not. Thanks for the offer, though. It was either Proto, where you kinda said you were going, or the Deadlands, you know, either option works. Fuck you, by the way. Yeah.
I have added so many new souls to the Deadlands. Who would have thought that the backwards area of Vil would have become a true kingdom over the intervening centuries? They die like everyone else, and they're so plentiful.
We can reverse this.
No, you can't.
We can fix this.
You're welcome to try.
We
You
will.
will have no success.
No success? Look, I am very determined at, like, it's not exactly, like, winning, but, like, defeating you, at least, in any way or form that is meaningful. So, ooh, so scared.
You should be.
So should you.
So Riz,
This is the most menacing conversation with a baby EG I've ever heard. Oh, no, you.
so at
Nuh-uh.
about
Nuh-uh.
that, well, at about that point, Riz,
Yeah.
you're going to notice the shadows in the space you're in, which I'm assuming you're in the Vardo.
Yeah.
The shadows in the Vardo begin to grow longer, like something is changing the light in the room you're in.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. You get the sense that the scrying is going both ways.
I cut off the connection.
You still have the feeling you're being watched.
Fuck! Alright, I'm gonna start...
Do something really weird and awkward that he doesn't want to watch. Just Riz goes into the bathroom of the Bardo and just looks up like, "Are you sure? Are you sure?
Let's get this
You're-
weird.
You're definitely weird at this point. We both know what's going on. This is on you if you keep watching."
And for a moment they go to dispel it, but they realize that that might involve the Vardo
Mm-hmm.
collapsing.
Yeah, you could dispel, but you expulse yourself from the Vardo that way.
Yeah, that would wake everyone up really awkwardly. And they kind of stop, and they look around their Vardo, and they're like, if you're just here to look, here, this is where my kitchen is, this is my fireplace, oh look.
Objects in the room begin to shiver and shift, like there's almost like there's a low-level earthquake.
Riz starts
Things
using
start to-
their mage
things
hand
start
to
to
like try to
shake.
put stuff back together. You can stop now. That would be nice, yes.
The kitchen area, like a bunch of the dishes, are going to fall out and smash on the floor.
No.
You managed to catch a few of them, but most of your kitchenware has been smashed. The room continues to shake enough that it's woken up everyone else out of their sleep.
The fuck is going on?
Fuck everyone out of the Vardo now.
Yeah, that's quick.
What?
Just get out.
So, as you guys are moving through the main area of the Vardo, I'd like all of you to make a reflex save.
Oh, fuck.
Because what's going to happen is all of the silverware, all of the knives, and all of the shards of ceramics are just going to start spinning through the air like crazy.
17.
That is a 15 from Kurla.
Is it reflex,
Alrighty.
correct?
Yeah, reflex, please.
That's gonna be
28
a
from Petravian.
26 from Vera.
Excellent. Good job.
And
Okay.
21 for Lovette.
Awesome. So everyone passes except for Kurla, it looks like. Oh, and Risen, sorry. Risen, Kurla both fail. And they're going to take a little bit of damage. 18 each. And the rest of the party is going to take half. So 9 damage to the rest of the party, 18 damage to the two of you.
Delightful.
From shards of, like I said, shards of ceramic, plates, as well as silverware.
Oh, that bloody heart.
So it appears that there's a poltergeist in your house.
You mind explaining what's going on with
Just get the fuck out of the Vardo, Vera.
You know, I gotta carry all this shit with me, right?
So you guys pour out. You pour out and you find yourselves. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you are in that old hive area.
And Riz just slams their hands on the door and just casts Dispel Magic.
Okay. You open the door to look back in, and it's your regular non-magical Vardo.
Okay.
So, you mind telling me what the fuck that was about? Sorry, I'm tired. That was rude.
Yeah,
How can we help?
Tired, but we didn't. I was really hoping to sleep tonight. Do we get to sleep, Evel? Is this a thing now?
Rez, what's going on?
We just not sleep anymore?
Everything okay?
Did something happen with the casting of the Veldo? Like a disruption of some kind?
Do we actually have a poltergeist?
Kind of.
Well, why? What happened?
I wanted to get a tab on how far along Marcus had gotten with everything.
Okay.
And he kind of just like cast the spell back and possessed all of my furniture and shit.
Oh.
What the bitch?
Yeah.
You can do that?
I mean, sure, well, it's really not that impressive. It's just kind of petty.
I mean, it seems slightly worrying if he can affect stuff that close to us at that kind of distance. It doesn't worry you?
It's
Worries
not
me.
me. Ish was still scarier.
Who is
Did
this
they-
Ish person?
Look, Ish, the big wing guy. I guess you don't. I'm sorry.
Wait, did you say his
They
full
use you as a
fucking name?
conduit?
Lovette does not fear this shit.
Yeah. That always makes me so nervous.
Why?
Because, like, while he was here, if you said his full fucking name, as Book said, the names have power. He was there.
I mean, there was a whole deal. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's not coming back, right?
Still makes
Right,
me
guys?
nervous.
Yeah.
I don't say it every time, but when you ask who I'm talking about, that's what I was just gonna say.
Was Marcus using you as a conduit or something?
Me? No. Probably not. I don't. No.
That's a very there is a
Probably
lot
not.
of legwork on that word. Probably.
I just don't know.
Are we safe to stay here, or should we move?
Well, I'm kind of out of guns.
That's okay. Do you guys want to sleep in a box? I mean, it's much bigger on the inside. I didn't
Oh,
film a shit.
Box, not a box.
Do you have the spell to be able to do this?
I mean, it's already going.
Oh, perfect. Cool.
Yeah.
They can just sleep outside.
Yeah, right? I mean,
I will,
Sure, you can do that, Vera.
I'll
Have fun,
stay out
yeah.
here because I'm fine. I don't need sleep because of my spell, so I'll just keep watch out here. Watch the,
Are you sure?
Kurla's going to get a kind of odd look on their face as a thought or an instinct occurs to them. And Keni, just out of character, what spell level is Vardo Vargon?
that is 2nd level.
Okay. So Kurla will...
Wait, can I use my pearl to do 2nd levels? It's a 3rd level pearl.
Yeah, I mean, if it's,
In general, you can burn a higher level
yeah,
slot
you can
to
burn a
lower
higher
levels.
level slot to cast a lower level spell, but
Oh,
that's if you're a
cool.
spontaneous caster, yeah.
Oh,
Also...
If you're a
have
prep caster, you still have to have it prepped.
okay. But
Unless it's a pearl, in which case you lets you, like,
I have a
recall
pearl.
a spell. That's, yeah, you could recall a 1st or 2nd level spell with the 3rd level pearl.
Cool, I'll use my 3rd level pearl. Knock.
Okay.
Alright, then Kurla won't do anything.
Get a crossbow ready, just in case. Or I guess gauntlet. I probably am not
Yeah.
got my crossbow.
I'll poke my head in first to see if it's, like, okay now.
Okay. I also went ahead and added a use action to that pearl.
Thank
'cause that
you.
Was
I've
that was
never
created
used
before they
it.
added that in.
I did it.
You did it. Okay. So you use that pearl of power, you recall a Vardo Vargon spell, and then you cast that. And you go back into your home, and it is as you mentally wish it to be, which is, you know,
Normal.
as you remember.
The plates are not destroyed,
haunted.
shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay. 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 We're
So,
fine.
let's-
Home is fine.
Yeah, but before we go back to sleep, I don't want to insinuate anything, but would you consent to like a undead inspection really quick?
A what
Until-
inspection?
Well, Petravian, can't you tell if somebody is like has undead or necromancy on them? Necromantic aura?
I believe I can do that. Let me check. 1 second. I believe I can.
I don't think you did anything here, Lisa, and I just want to be sure. Malchus did not do anything to you.
Okay.
If you're wondering if he has detect undead memorized, he does not.
Okay, I didn't know if he had. I don't know if
Like a
paladins had
mercy
detect
thing.
an evil as like. Or
I
detect
can
it as a
yeah, I can do
class
detect evil. That's that.
Yeah, he
that-
can detect evil, sure.
Mhm.
But that would only
Yeah.
detect if there was an evil aura in the area.
But an evil or but undead automatically registers as evil, doesn't it? Or is it
That's a little
not?
bit. I mean, that's a little presumptuous. I'm sure Karis would love to hear you explain that.
Perhaps it's an undead, and I'm pretty sure that from a magic. I'm just asking from a, like negative planar would be what evil means.
Possibly. It's a
I
fierce debate.
the-
detect evil.
You do not detect-
Concentrating-
Let's see. Do you detect evil in the area? I don't believe you do. No, I don't. You don't detect any evil in the room.
Whew. Cool.
It's clear
Okay.
here.
Okay, yeah. Right. Well, as long as the civil law wants to stay put, I think it's fine to sleep here again.
Sorry about that, everyone.
Eyeball the
it's-
soup spoons.
It's part of the job.
All right, so the group goes back to their rooms and tries to get some more sleep. So I'm going to push time forward 6 hours. Go ahead and submit rests.
So before that, Vera's going to do one thing quick.
Yeah, what's up?
Is she's going to go outside and is going to work on something for a bit and is going to perform the ritual so that she can go to the Temple of Mellifera, or the Church of Mellifera, quick.
Okay.
And she's going to put something into the font and start making an item.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Okay.
Always mixed feelings about that. Like, awesome. Also, I'm scared.
It's a small voodoo doll of the entire team.
Yeah, right.
Great idea.
It's a single creature. The form they will eventually inhabit.
And once I crush it, everyone will join together in a insect abomination.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful. Thank you.
after about 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, Vera would come back inside and go to bed.
Awesome.
Riz is watching you quite intently as you walk there.
I might actually, when Vera's gone, I might, like, Lovette will stop herself, go back, grab Petra. Before he goes to bed.
Oh, okay.
I speak
Hello?
to you a minute. Especially as well, he's a bit preoccupied.
Okay.
Did we screw up? I feel like something is not right. I feel like something, like, they all should be different now, right? Like, not different, but like, she said, like, nothing changed at all. I was hoping that, it would take that knot out of our back a bit, take a load off our shoulders, and she seems just as angry.
I think they may still be processing. And that takes time.
I suppose.
So,
I don't.
long term, I think this was a good thing.
Well, I mean, we helped
now-
those people, so I said
Yes.
that's good. But I don't know. Please do not say this, but I was hoping that would be what finally lets us in. I felt like I finally know her better, and I don't feel like I learned hardly anything.
I think it's done a lot of good for them, for her.
I don't know.
I just think I think it's gonna take time. I really do think it's gonna just have to take time.
Do you really think it did good, or do you just want to feel like that? Because I don't know.
No,
feel
I
maybe we did a
absolutely
bad
think it
thing
did
for her.
good. Because now they have, if nothing else, they have somebody that they might talk to. Right now, they're still angry. They still are processing that anger. Once they, hopefully, once they process that anger, they'll revisit. They'll revisit being more open. So,
I guess you're right.
it's just gonna take time.
I'm just waiting for help.
I do too. I mean, I'm thoroughly scared and impressed that they took the time to create a death swarm that wiped out half a town. So that's commitment.
Yeah, what? I mean, I guess, yeah. I'm not really that surprised by it. It seems pretty like she's certainly building up to something big happening. What else could it be? Like, I kind of expected something like this.
No, I think
Not quite to that magnitude, but
Maybe her mother will reach back out, and maybe she'll open up a little more. I can't say. She just doesn't like to open up. And
yeah, but I mean, we came here to our birthplace, and I don't feel like
she didn't want us to.
Yes, and I don't feel like I know any more about you.
Can't say
Really?
that. We know a lot more.
Sorry, you guys are out in the open. Am I not
Yes,
supposed to be
no, you can-
listening?
I was prepared for it.
Okay, okay. I mean, normally I can, if I felt like it. But, I feel, I mean, maybe it's just because, like, I don't know Vera as long, but I feel like we learned a lot about her. We learned that she's a fucking terrorist.
I knew that. I knew that she doesn't like authority figures and she's willing to go to drastic measures. I knew that she experienced loss with her family and that it caused a division in her life, and I had a good feeling it had to do with her mixed heritage because she flipped her shit when we first found that out. I guess you weren't there for that. But and I was prepared for like it to not be a great relationship here, but I don't know.
What
It was
did you
like-
want from all this?
I don't feel like she got any closure. I feel like we gave a bunch of people we don't know closure, which I'm not upset about, but that's not why we came here for the pieces about. Yes.
Well, perhaps it's not the kind of closure that you would normally look for. But at the same time, Mellifera, the one person she cares about the most in this world, said she did good by forgiving, by being the first in her religion. So, like, maybe the closure that you find more important with family and stuff just isn't for Vera because she doesn't consider that family at all. Her family is the hive, yes?
No, I don't care where it comes from. I just thought that she would seem like a little bit relieved.
I mean, she's being a total bitch, don't get me wrong.
Seems just as mad that we went now as when before we left. I thought that.
Well, I'm
you
mad
know,
at her
we actually
too,
made
so...
things better. I'm not mad at her.
I am.
Okay. What? Why?
She's has been awful about saying, like, oh, Petravian wasn't dead, so you guys called me for no reason. Oh, you guys aren't helping me at all. You guys are just awful. Grump, grump, grump. Angry, angry, angry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that sums up Vera.
That's why I'm worried, because I thought that I don't know.
Honestly, I am ready to smack her.
I just want to find out what we did wrong. What I did wrong.
You didn't do anything wrong.
It doesn't. I don't know. But why is she so mad?
But it doesn't involve you. Like, she's just always mad. Look, she's very embarrassed about this past thing that she did because she did it out of, like, hatred and shit and not because of Mellifera's will or whatever. That's the vibe I've been getting.
But, like, she was. I mean, this isn't the only time. I've done, like, almost the same thing. I didn't.
Have we just not accepted that maybe she's just a fucking bitch?
I mean, I'm prepared for an extent of that, sure.
Maybe
Yeah.
she's just not a very good person?
No, she's a good person.
Is she? She
Yes.
killed thousands of people in that last town.
Well, she wasn't a good person then, but she's. Look, when I first knew her, I put that into serious evaluation because she did act like more of a psycho back then than the other.
Haven't we all done, awful things?
She worked really hard to build the community and to make sure people who are not doing well are doing better. So I know she's a good person, but I don't know why,
I think
I
she'll
don't know why
probably,
she-
like, calm down a little once we're away from this place. Like, we're literally near the place that reminds her that all her friends from the past are dead.
Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know.
I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty fucking grumpy. Like, grumpier than I normally am.
Maybe, but I don't know. She's not really.
Why don't we just let it simmer for a bit? Let her decompose the energy that just happened the last few days. Yes? A lot just happened for her. I'm still mad at her. Don't get me wrong. But I want the discussion to happen after I've mulled over this information a bit more.
Okay. I don't. Yeah, maybe you're right. I'm not trying to be impatient about it. I guess you make a good point. That's not everyone.
It wasn't the watershed moment that you had hoped for.
Well, yeah. It doesn't give me a lot of hopes that I'm going to be let in later. I think that Vera is pretty happy that it's over and done with, and that's it.
Well,
I mean, it's really hard to be interested in that religion from seeing all that shit.
give it time. Just that's all I can say. Just give it time.
Oh, thank you, Almighty Bridge.
I'm trying.
It grows on you.
It
like
really
a
does.
fungus. Yeah. All right.
Weren't you all like going to bed or something?
Like Vera just walks in.
I wasn't.
Like, you never sleep.
This is true.
Petravian stands up. Yeah, hauling his armor back into the room.
You know, you didn't have to carry that. It would have just spit it out, Petravian.
I mean, yeah, but you never know. What if it folded in on itself and just ate my
go to bed.
gorgeous armor?
Your gorgeous armor. Oh no.
I mean, I wouldn't complain.
Come on, just go to Petravian's room already.
Already on it.
Alright, well, unless anyone else has anything to do, the folks head to their own corners of the Vardo and get what little rest they can. So I'm going to zoom time ahead at 6 hours, and we're also going to take ourselves a short break.
Hello, checkers and pleasers. We are back, bitches.
Yay!
Hello.
Welcome back. All right, so 6 hours are going to pass relatively uneventfully, and the party awakes 6 hours later. What would you like to do?
Get traveling.
Yep, keep traveling.
I'm gonna get building while we travel. I'll bog you down with the details later. Probably should have done that during the break, but didn't occur to me until just now.
Petravian is while we're outside. Petravian is going to essentially go to the town, like just outside of this little village, and kneel down and say a prayer to all the persons who died.
Put so well.
Pray to Eden, pray to Mellifera.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there for them. Just poor peoples. Hey.
Yeah.
The poor people.
Poor boy. Bye.
Oh, so dead.
They're still dead.
So
amazing.
I'm guessing this is like late afternoon now. Like, did we sleep an entire day? How did we do this?
Pretty much you've slept away the most of the day. It's about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Sorry.
So now we can do like a 20-hour. Get ourselves back on schedule.
Oh my
It's
god.
it's like 7 p.m. right now.
Alright, let's get going.
Yep.
Bring
So
trail by night.
Yo.
Vera will probably be leading, just so that we can get to the
Back to
Lithogate again.
Pollyanna.
Okay. So where's your destination currently?
Our destination is going to be Pollyanna.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
While we were heading there this first day, Riz is gonna grab Lovette. Could you
Yep.
send that message to Jiro
Yes.
when you have the chance
I was
today?
looking for you, actually.
Oh! You were looking for me? That's so
Yes,
sweet.
But I was about to send it now. I just didn't. I wasn't ready to hit send until.
We should definitely say that this is Fortune's favor so they know.
Here, I'll read it to you.
Okay.
You tell me what you think.
Okay.
Alright. Hello, Jiro. This is Lovette of Fortune's favor. We're traveling east, and we are hoping you could meet and provide help or insight. Where and when?
Okay. That seems fine.
Hit send. And here. Send.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this comes back in like a text form, right?
Yes.
Okay. So your gauntlet with the little needle is like scratching its way as something's printing out. And what's gonna pop out is somehow a little picture.
Oh.
Little picture.
Mhm.
It's of a it's of a little olive.
I just imagine it's in like ASCII. It's like it's just
Mhm.
a picture made out of letters.
Yeah. Of an olive.
It's like HHHHHHO.
An olive?
Oh, yes, you're right. That is in olive. I was trying to read it.
Where the fuck is Olive?
You should be easy.
What?
I don't know. It's right on the tip of my tongue. I feel like that should be easy. Something olive. Isn't there? I don't know.
Is there a place you have been to that is like Town of the Olive? Have I been to this place? Beardy. Do I have any recollection of a place that is an olive?
I don't think that Riz has, no.
Do I? Is there something I could roll? Or should
Yeah,
roll?
yeah. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Alright. Good, because Lovette's intelligence is much better than Grem's. Oh, that's a natural 20.
Fuck yeah!
20. So, what you think that this is a really weird way to answer the question, but you asked Jiro to meet you in Ville, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be the place.
So you know there's a place that you've stayed multiple times called the
Yeah.
Elegant Olive.
Yeah.
The what olive?
The
What was it?
elegant
Oh, right.
olive?
Right. Because I was like, I know there's a place in Ville, and I was like, I can only think of the Heartstrings Tap Room. There's no olive involved in that.
I couldn't
Alright.
answer it for you. I'm sorry.
And you notice that the ASCI art is in italics, so it is actually quite elegant.
It's true. It's an italicized olive.
So is the when on there as well? Is there like a date secretly in here?
Turn over, looking at it.
There is no date.
There's no them bells.
Well, you know, we'll let's tell him how many days it'll take us to get there.
Also, thank you for letting me just cheat on a puzzle by rolling a natural 20.
I mean, it's fine.
That's right. You could have just asked Vera, and Vera would have guessed it. So
Yeah. I'm still glad that I was able to cheat.
Nice nat 20.
I mean, you can
Like-
say cheating. I think it's what Lovette would have known.
Yes,
From that.
I appreciate that. It's just it's just like I don't know the answer. Dice, tell me. What was I doing?
Can you send him another message for like telling him what time we can get there by?
Okay, but I'm trying to. So what if he responds with a picture again?
Mm-hmm.
Should we give some kind of framework so that he sends something we understand?
They just blink at you.
Like what if we say what time, day, and
No,
place,
no,
and he
just
sends back a picture of like 2 stalks.
well, we'll go from there. But no, we're not asking now. We are telling. We are going to say we are going to be there by this time.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, should we all talk about that? How long are we going to be in Ville before we move to Quintao?
I mean, the whole point is contacting them, so going to Quintao is easier.
Yes. So, but, I mean, my question stands. How long do we want? What should we give them for a time frame?
I mean, how long is it
personally-
going to take us to get to this Druid circle? Because I'm like, once we like get to the Druid circle, then we're back in Ville, and then we travel to this olive place. Should we do that via teleport, or should we just do that via cart? Everyone! It just calls at everyone.
What?
What?
We are going to meet with Jiro so that we can get someone who can guide us to go to Quintao, because he is from the east of this country. Yes. So he wants to meet at a olive. What was the first part?
The elegant olive.
The elegant olive.
Instrument in
Okay.
simplicity.
And I just want to know, like, time frame wise, are we going to just go like cart wise all the way there, so we just have our stuff and we're ready to go with him if he's like cool with helping?
Well, we could just, once we get through the litho gate, we can just teleport to him.
Okay.
Well, you bring an interesting point up. If we do want to bring the cart there, I have some errands I needed to take care of. So I could do some on the way to the Lisa gate. It does not matter to me.
Just want to know how many days to tell him that we're gonna be there at.
Yes.
Beardy, could I make a survival check to see how long I estimate it would take to get there?
Yeah, go for it. Absolutely.
Survival. All right. That's gonna be a 29.
Nice.
29. So judging
Nice.
on how far that is, you think it'll take you about 17 days.
Be about 17 days.
And that's to get to the Litho Gate and Codre.
Alright, sure, we meet you in 17 days, and if there is any reason to bring the cart there, we will do that afterwards.
You got
It's
it.
easier to jump. So, alright, what is the date?
Today's
The
29th.
29th?
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
And I'll message him back that the date will meet him back. My brain is not doing calendar math right now, but it's yes, and so I'll give him the specific date, and say that we'll arrive as early in the day as we are able.
Okay. You're going to get there on the 16th of October.
Yes. It was very simple calendar math. My brain refused to attempt it.
That's fine. Maybe, I mean, sometimes months have more than 30 days. Sometimes they have less.
One of the characters' birthdays?
Oh, let me check.
October 16th? I don't believe so.
Not
No.
the 16th.
Okay.
October 31st is.
Yeah, that's Karis' birthday.
It's also the Feast of Owen.
That's very true.
All right.
November 16th is Vera's birthday. It's
knew that one.
November.
Petravian's
Petravian's
birthday
is
is
the
also
11th.
in November.
Oh,
Yeah.
the 11th of October?
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
November.
November.
Oh.
The only holidays in October are the Feast of Owen and Karis' birthday.
And Vera was the first mainline character to have a birthday who is not a repeating number.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
Lame. Combo breaker. I don't play by your systems.
All right. Well, you got a bit of a haul here. It's a 17-day journey back to that litho gate. You're going to pass by a couple of towns on the way, including a pretty big one. What would you like to do?
Vera's going to be doing her best to take the fastest route that she can. Just making sure that during this entire ride that we're getting there as soon as we can.
Okay, you mean you can try to beat 17 days?
Sure.
Okay.
If people want to stop, they'll say so.
Yep.
So I'm going to, during that time, do some teleporting around, but I'm not going to cast spells unless you need me to, since there's so many days for it.
No, you're fine.
I'm going to go back to Vil, to go to the workshop to see Rella, let her know that we've got a bunch of new hires, and also just check up on how much money is left. And assuming that there's enough for the new hires.
Yeah, Rella's managed to keep the finances stable. So she's managed to match income with expenditure. And you have roughly the same amount.
Wonderful.
As we're passing or coming up to one of the big towns, Petravian's going to be like, so can we like stop in one of these, like that town maybe? I wanted to see if they might have something to help me out a little bit.
Oh, speaking of helping you out, Petravian, I have your item.
Oh. I completely forgot about that.
Me too! Sorry about that. I got myself a cute little pinky. Anyways, and Riz kind of shuffles through all their packs on their belt and slowly pulls out a crown.
Ooh!
So,
how regal.
Do you remember? It actually looks familiar to you, kind of. Do you remember when you kind of got cursed? Maybe
yes.
This is a bad way to bring this up. But you were so excited about having, like, the original object that I thought it was, that I found it in there, and, I'm sorry you got cursed because I didn't notice it was a cursed item.
It's okay.
But yeah, I kind of, it's a little fancier, than a ring, but I wanted to say I'm sorry you got cursed, and I thought you'd look really nice in these.
Ooh. I feel all fancy now.
And, I kind of added some notches so that your, stuff doesn't get irritated.
That's okay. Well, thank you. I like that consideration. Thank you.
Sorry, I really thought you said I added some nachos.
I mean, that's kind of what his hair looks like anyways. So.
I know. That's what I thought.
Nacho.
Picante.
Give him nacho hair.
So, yeah, Beardy, would you mind telling Petravian what the crown does?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell Skrewy first.
Okay.
And we'll go from there. So, this is a crown of conquest.
Ooh.
It is a crown of steel with gold inlay, and it projects an aura of menacing power. Wearing it grants you a +4 bonus on intimidate checks. And whenever you roll to confirm a critical hit, the crown creates a prayer effect on the wearer. So you get a single person prayer effect. Prayer is basically +1 to everything you do.
Nice.
Caster level 5th, so it'll last for 5 rounds. So every time you get a critical threat, doesn't have to confirm. Sorry, my apologies. Sorry, my apologies. Whenever you get a confirmed critical hit.
Okay.
Like,
So anytime you get a, which is going to happen for you a lot probably. So Every time you
I
get a
mean-
critical, you get 5 rounds of prayer on your character.
I'm ready to see this item go to use because you're getting them too frequently.
Yeah. So you already have the prayer buff in your buffs tab there. So just anytime you get a crit, you can activate the prayer buff, and it will last for 5 rounds. In fact, I'm gonna make one that is exactly for this.
I can see it now. Petra crits twice in the same full attack, and we're like, oh darn, that means he's not gonna get them as much out of the crown. And then the next round he's gonna get another crit, and he'll be like, oh, okay.
There we go. So now there's one specifically for the crown that will last for 5 rounds. So just every time you get a crit, you can mark that, and for the next 5 rounds, it will give you a +1 to all attack rolls, all weapon damage, all saving throws, and all skill checks.
Beautiful.
All right, on top of the +4 to intimidate checks by wearing it. All right, and that is what you
How
have
do I
there.
look?
Less cursed than you did when you first wore one.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I love it.
It's a little pointy, so careful.
It's okay. It's okay.
I guess a lot of you is pointy now.
Are we talking about the neat things we got from the vault? So I was passing through.
Yeah, do you want to talk about yours?
Sure, I mean, yeah, if you want to hear it, I've got a ring.
I got a ring too. Well, you saw my ring.
Yeah, I saw your ring, it's very neat. It reminds me of a compass, the whole deal.
It has a couple of tricks up its
Ring.
shank.
Shank?
Yes, the circular part of a ring is called a shank.
Yes.
Hmm.
I
That's what you
I
do when
don't
you
know how
stab
to craft rings, so I didn't know that.
Me too!
I haven't taken that feat yet.
Nice.
Hi there.
Um,
I know how to metalsmith.
Well, yeah, so I just, here, Petra, try to hit me with your hammer.
What?
Just go like you're gonna go after me, but really go for it.
Oh. That's the day that
okay.
Lovette died.
All right.
Okay. You sure about this, buddy?
Fucking make
as
the
soon as
roll.
he raises his hand, I'm going to make a withdraw action.
Okay, let's take a look. See.
Roll initiative.
Okay,
Oh,
sure.
fuck.
Okay.
All right.
I'm fine with rolling initiative because I can see this being very funny if you go first.
Yeah, let me add the 2 of you into initiative real quick.
Okay.
If you get a crit.
Oh my god.
You get blessed.
All right. Go ahead and roll your initiatives, guys.
Let's go.
See how
Let's
this
go.
goes.
Okay. Oh yeah. Where's the initiative? Normally it has like
combat tab. I can roll it for you if you want.
No
me to.
combat
Yeah, if you don't mind.
tracker, so we can't actually.
Oh, there
roll
it is. Wow, I never actually roll it normally.
What?
Okay.
It says when I try to roll it, it just gives me an error that there's no active combat coming.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
So apparently there needs to be an encounter.
I had to click a button.
Oh
My
yes.
apologies. It's not enough to just add you into combat. I have to actually click the start
Begin the
button.
encounter.
My
Yeah.
bad.
It's still not. It's still giving the error though. I don't see the encounter going.
Why don't you just roll for them?
Well, that's madness.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna roll for you. There we
Okay.
go. How about now?
Don't see it.
There we go.
Oh.
It's on the other scene.
It's by token. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm first. Okay, so you raise your
Okay,
weapon. I'm gonna take the withdraw. So, what are we over here? I'll take the withdraw action, and I just I turn around and run away. Except I run in 3 directions at once,
What the fuck?
and there's just 3 little Lovettes scattering around everywhere for a few seconds. And after like half a minute, they all disappear one at a time, and then I appear as though I were invisible right in front of you.
Isn't that
Huh.
pretty neat? And apparently that happens automatically if someone collapse me or if I fall unconscious. Probably should have just tried that. Well,
Okay, now it's
You know?
Petravian's turn.
I do actually want to see what happens. Just for the shits and giggles of it.
You're just gonna wail on Lovette with your hammer.
Stepping away. I'm stepping away. I withdrew.
You full attacked?
You did get a critical too. I'm really upset.
The first one!
Screwy the mic.
I'm sorry.
Well, I mean, he rolled it, so I kind of have to count it as fact.
You
Wait,
rolled
who
a
did you
full
roll?
attack?
Alright, fine.
I'm sorry.
All right, let's see what happens. So, Petravian, you walk up to Lovette after Lovette has explained to you how this works, and you decide to full
Just
attack
wail
the
on her.
gnome. All right, so that's gonna be a confirmed critical.
what? Jesus!
Just gonna pull the crit card here.
Oh my god.
What the fuck?
Okay. So that's 40 damage from that. The second shot's gonna hit for 12. The next shot's gonna hit for 11, and the last shot's gonna hit for 15. So, all right. So you strike Lovette 4 times with deadly intent, and hey, your prayer effect gets activated.
Hey, it's working.
Oh my god.
So that's actually
My
gonna add.
favorite part is that this
technically-
whole attack happened just so you could test if the prayer effect worked. And
Yeah.
it did.
Yeah.
You did get it. I mean, it would have been also really funny if you didn't. Either version of that is hilarious. But just the fact that, like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna stand there for a second. I'm gonna hit you as hard as I can.
All right. Well, Lovette, you have been reduced to 54 hit points. What would you like to do?
Oh shit! I'm so sorry.
Petravian, what the actual fuck?
I'm sorry. I
Are
got
you?
in the zone there.
You didn't even do the whole, like, non-lethal kind of attacking. You just went with murderous intent.
That's the hive coming out.
So I let me put my
No, I'm
blood back in.
so. Here, let me fix that. Feet.
Just like don't
Lay
want
on
to down him.
No, let me
heal you.
Let me. There you go. Fine.
All right, so that's a 38 and 36, taking Lovette back up to 128 hit points.
How do you have so many?
Oh, you're fine.
I mean,
Fix your monocle there.
okay, what the fuck, Petra?
I'm sorry. You told me.
No, what do you mean? What? What just fucking happened?
I was doing what you told me. I'm sorry.
I already went over the thing. What do you mean?
But it was my turn.
Your turn to what? No,
I'm
what?
sorry.
No, I don't want it to punish you, Petravian. I want an explanation. I want to know what I can do to make this never happen again. Because that was just, from my perspective, completely out of nowhere. And I mean, I could, yeah, that was a lot.
Lovette got to experience what one of the twins got to experience. Except she survived.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. Huh.
Oh, those twins.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking Soul's twins.
I didn't know how to say the sea boy's name. I know it's pretty sure. Yeah, I didn't. I thought I was gonna say it weird, so I
worries.
I just said twins.
Oh look,
Yeah.
my crown is glowing.
It's like, when did Petra attack Soul's kids?
I am taking that crown away.
No.
Oh no, my feelings. Failed.
What the actual fuck, Petravian?
I
I'm
was excited.
I'm still.
Curse
Why?
all the people who just get excited before they do something very violent.
You were excited about what? Why did you attack me? Was it please that confusing that after the three of me ran around in the room for a while? So I feel like
thought the
that I
ring
was
was
done with
supposed
that.
to protect you too.
What?
I thought the ring was gonna protect you.
Oh yeah,
Like-
I mean, I gotta use it. Yeah, I guess if you hit me hard enough to knock me unconscious, it would have gone off again. Yeah, that's true. You can just believe me. It probably will happen. I've sussed out what happened here. I'll let you find that stuff out for yourself next time. No, I mean, not
I
that way.
won't. No, I'm not going to test it this time.
Oh,
I'm going to believe you.
what?
I'm going to believe you
Yeah.
and not hurt you. I'm
Okay.
I'm very sorry. Can I? Do you want a hug?
No, I don't want to touch right
I
now.
feel really bad, and I don't.
Is my face shaped normally? Is it like a dent?
It's still cute, don't worry.
Oh, thank you. I think.
I mean, your hat
Here
needs a little
is
bit.
your fucking crown, king of beating up my friends.
Beat up my friends too.
The title would.
What? Come back. What?
Congratulations.
Oh shit! I just got that. I'm dumb today.
Alright, go to bed for the night, everyone. We'll start traveling again tomorrow. Let's fucking go.
Wait, are we going to the town or not?
Alright.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yes, please, yes.
Or do you have
I-
more people you need to beat up?
No, I don't.
Just because of that time with the APSL.
I'm sorry. Do you want to come with me to the town?
I don't need you like a sad puppy. It's okay, but I mean, it's not okay. Don't do that again. And I'm not
gonna
like-
do that again. No,
I'm not gonna fucking scold you about it. It's not. It's whatever. Let's pass.
Yes, I'm beating myself up over it. Maybe put that on the crown too.
I mean, look. Between you and me, Archie has hit me harder before, so I'm kind of used to it. He didn't mean to. He's just like, as he gets bigger, he has to get used to his strengths.
Let's go to your fucking town.
If you don't want to come in with me, I can call Chisel and ride in.
Are we all sticking together, Vera?
It'll be the same amount of time.
Okay. We'll all go with you.
Okay.
Oh, king.
But make it fast, alright? We're
Fast as I can
on
be.
a time schedule now.
So we'll go into town.
Go into town.
Okay. What town?
Oh, I was told that was
Big
the town.
one.
You were you said there were.
Ah,
big
okay,
towns
okay.
along the way.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit of travel. That's 5.5 days away. So, yeah, 5 days travel. So you get to
Oh wait,
that
so
one.
is it going to throw off our thing then?
No, it's on the way.
Oh, okay. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, you were gonna like basically go past it anyway. All right, so that will put you there on the 4th of October. So it is now the 4th of October, and I'll wind back to a reasonable hour, and we'll say it's 11 a.m. and you are at the very large city of Orden in Burgos. So it is built along the river, specifically on the north side of the river here. It is a very large city, and it is bustling with people. What would you like to do here?
I was gonna hit up the largest magical item shop to see if I
Okay.
can find
Alright.
find something
Yeah, you can go to some of the nicer shopping districts in town and find some basically amount to magical pawn shops. So they have a little bit of everything here. So it's kind of an odds and ends magic stores. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for. I can't do anything against against bugs. Could you do? And I go to the shopkeep. You got anything for like, swarms, bugs, just things just coming at you?
Like clear.
Okay. So they're gonna ask if you want something to protect you from swarms or something that you can use to fight swarms.
Fight swarms.
Okay. So what he'll do is he will start describing this particular item that he's got, and he's pretty happy about it. He said he recently came into its possession not too long ago, and it is a rather interesting item. He holds it up, and it's sort of on this little mount on the counter, and it's two gloves laying across each other, and they're made of what look like red leather, and they have these interesting little inscriptions on them, like some sort of weird text, but it's made of like green somehow, like it's like a green fiber running through it. And he says that these are rather interesting, that they should do a pretty good number against lots of little things. These are called the Gauntlets of the Firefly.
That sounds depressing.
Ooh.
Gonna get little fruit snacks too?
Little fruit snacks?
Yeah. Never mind. It's fine.
I must not be getting it. I'm sorry.
Grave of the Fireflies.
Oh, Grave.
Oh, those fireflies.
Oh.
Okay, I thought you meant the sci-fi. Sorry.
No.
No, that's a great show though.
I'm a leaf on the wind.
Yeah. So you find these two red leather gloves are capable of doing something interesting. When you wear them, once per day, you can cast Flame Strike. So,
That's what you do.
yeah. Furthermore, they are also, because of the symbols wrapped into them, they're also able to harness the divine power of the wearer. And if the wearer uses, say, a charge of Smite Evil, it can actually enhance the Flame Strike and make it do additional damage.
Well, that's not going to be so rude to this guy as to undercut him in his own store. But she was just like, touch her down.
So, yeah. Anyway, he will offer to sell this item to you. The price tag is 36,400 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Are we with you?
Oh no, I'm by my. I mean,
You're by
if
yourself?
you wanted
Okay.
to tag
No,
along,
no, it's fine.
if you wanted to be by myself, if you wanted to tag along, you would be more than welcome to.
I would like to be there because if it's a pawn shop, I actually have a question about that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I think I'll work out the details after because I don't really need to waste time with that. I haven't decided yet. But I was wondering if I sold stuff, any magic items to them, if there was any chance I could get them like at full price or close to full price.
Wait, what? You want to sell something at a pawn shop and get close to full price for it?
Well, I don't know. I want
you
to.
know how pawn shops
How
work?
much can I sell it for?
They're for people who need to pay
That's
off
not how
debts.
pawn shops work at all. Like you probably want to get half value at a pawn shop.
Yeah.
Pawn shops are
Oh.
predatory.
I mean, okay, sure. I didn't know that's in that respect you were speaking.
No,
That's
no.
a pawn shop.
It looks like a pawn shop. No, this functions like a standard store. So sell for half
Right,
value.
that's what I'm saying. But the
Yeah.
point is that that they will buy your magic items.
Yes, they will
Yes.
buy your magic items. Correct.
Right. I'm assuming that they buy them half price standard.
Yeah.
Is there anything I could do to up that amount?
Haggling?
I mean, you could try to haggle a little bit, but
Yeah.
these kinds of places don't really offer too much wiggle.
Okay. Okay, like I said,
You can try, though.
I'm thinking I'm gonna buy or build something and sell something, or sell a couple things. But I mean, simply, I think I'm just gonna sell my ring of protection and my amulet of natural armor, and then just make a better amulet of natural armor.
Hmm. Okay.
Oh, that's clever.
I've got the thing pulled up here. If you want to sell, basically you need to make an appraise check.
Okay.
And it's an opposed appraise check.
Would failing this make it worse for me?
It can make it worse. Let's see here.
Because I'll take half price if it's like worse.
It can go down to as low as 5%.
Oh. I don't know what the chances are on that, but that doesn't sound good. We'll just worry about it later. Do regular price, I guess.
Okay.
I wouldn't knock enough off the price to be worth it to get nothing for them.
That's the best price you can do for that?
Like I just said, you can haggle with them. You want to make an appraise check.
Yeah, Riz is actually gonna look at you.
It's an opposed check.
Yeah? You're asking that, Petravian?
What?
No, nothing. That's fine. I just want to see how you do this. How you talk this through.
Well, I mean, you know, it's a lot of money. It's a lot of coin to drop all in one item. But you know, okay. Question for you, Riz. You said how did I do against, you know, bugs?
Riz actually looks terrified for a moment.
You think this might be a good purchase? A little bit?
That's not the issue. I was teasing you because I didn't think you knew how to haggle. That's all.
Oh, I don't know how to haggle. Would you like to help? I'd be very appreciative.
Fine.
So.
Appraise check, you said?
Yeah, it's an opposed praise check. Appraise check to buy from a shop. Now, the buying from a shop has less wiggle room. That one goes either plus 15 or minus 15% of the cost.
So if I lose, it'll go up?
If you lose, it'll go up by up to 15%. But you have to lose by a certain amount. It's a whole thing.
Are you willing to risk this, Skrewy?
You can turn back time, right?
Fuck you. 45.
All right. You
I
probably
rolled a
have this one.
19.
Let's see.
I love
Yeah.
that Skrewy's response is power of friendship. No, I just keep the deck stacked.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you won this one pretty handily. So that is 10% cheaper.
Ooh, very
I
nice.
was
Yeah.
hoping to make a check as well. Not to,
So he'll knock 10% off the price.
That's
So
a number.
36,400 times 0.9. All right, he will charge you 32,760 gold for those gauntlets. Okay. Go ahead and jump into your character sheet and reduce that money.
I want to make my check
32,000
anyway. Petra
What?
can have made this expenditure if he so chooses. Can I make a spellcraft check to see how it's made? I'm curious.
I mean, once you get it in your hands, sure.
Okay. I wouldn't have been able to over the counter.
I mean, he just described how it worked, but he didn't let you put them on or anything.
Right. Okay.
All right,
And-
so I have removed that gold from your sheet, and I am
Thank you very
adding that
much.
item onto your character now. There you go, Gauntlets of the Firefly. There is a use option for them, and that will cast the spell. So don't use it unless you're casting the spell.
Riz leaves you after they're done haggling.
Thank you, Riz.
They don't respond.
Ooh. I done fucked up twice in one day, I think.
No, it's been 5 days.
Oh.
One session,
I done
sure.
Lovette, you can check out the gloves now that Petravian has them if you'd like. You could make a spellcraft on them.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Petravian, I wouldn't say fucked up this time. Maybe be a little more sensitive about this, but I don't think that you, offended them. Just, I don't know. I saw most of you guys. But no, I didn't see anything. I don't perceive time the same way. Don't ignore what I said.
I thought I had a glimpse, but no, I can't.
I
kind of thought about it and was like, that's probably what it's like.
That's pretty sad.
I had a dream about the bees after the bee thing, about the meeting everybody, but it was definitely different because after they stop before me, they're like, yum yum. Oh, but
No, don't spit out your Sonic drink.
Shut the fuck up. You're mute.
So you're gonna have to run that by me again.
It's not important. The important thing is, I think, just Liz is clearly kind of didn't take it well watching us all die, which I can't imagine, would be fun. So, try to put some weight, please. Watching you die already was not fun, Petravian. I appreciate that you're not letting it keep you down, but there is a point where it does feel like you come off with thinking that you cannot die, that you are invincible, and this worries us because you also go into a lot of dangerous situations.
No, it's not that I don't think I can't die. It's that if I die, it's okay.
Because you'll come back?
No.
Wait, that's not coming across. It definitely seems like it's a very pragmatic, it's okay because I've died a bunch of times and I came back every time, so of course it's going to...
No, it's more like I know you guys will be fine.
I don't know about that, Petravian.
Yeah, Vera was definitely fine last time.
Oh,
Petra, you are look. There is a lot that has happened, and a lot has changed since I called you a gadget. You are a lot more valuable to the teams than you are simply for your martial prowess. Sometimes we may be a little hard on you, and it might make that not seem as obvious, but there are consequences to you suffering beyond just not having your hammer at our side.
Thank you, Lovette. That means a lot.
Girls,
I appreciate that.
I wouldn't say if I didn't mean it.
So how'd they make the gauntlets?
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, go ahead and make a spellcraft check, and I'll tell you what you find about this thing.
Yeah.
Bam! All right. Nice. So you know that this is a actually a higher level spell caster than was required to make this.
Ooh.
So rather than casting at a lower level, this is actually casting Flame Strike at a higher level, specifically at level 13. So this was made by a 13th level Druid, nearest you can tell. So it casts Flame Strike as a 13th level Druid. If you use a Smite Evil Charge, it ups the damage die from D6s to D8s.
Ooh.
So it does 13 D8 damage with a reflex DC 17.
God damn.
You okay?
So usable once per day.
My question is, what spells or feats are required to make it?
Craft Wondrous Item and Flame Strike.
That's it?
That's it.
Petra, I hate to tell you this, but I could have saved you a lot of fucking money.
Oh, damn.
I didn't wanna. Look, I grew up in a Shamish family. You don't undercut someone in his own business. That's just how we do things.
That was pretty chill of you, though. That's pretty good of you. That's really honorable, actually. Good on you.
I mean, that's your money.
No, I mean, I actually am thoroughly impressed. That's
You shouldn't be. I'm getting a little flattered that you're this impressed. You should be like... pretty-
no, in general. That's like, not that you like, not you personally, but
I know I undercut people.
I mean, you could have, and that could have been money to gone to your shop,
Wait, what?
right?
You never
that could've
paid... No, it doesn't... Petravian, you wouldn't have said anything if I made it profit. I don't... All the money you give me goes into this thing.
Oh, I thought.
Prototyping is expensive.
See, this is why I didn't go into making things.
I mean, there's a lot of... Like, we have really different backgrounds. Anyway, this is a probably way. We should go back.
Vera, check these out.
Vera's not there, so.
No, we're
When he gets
okay.
back.
All right. So you all return to the Vardo that's awaiting on the south side of town, ready to head over the bridge across this river.
Which you will see that Vera has. Once you've returned, there's a bag next to their feet that's containing something, as well as the black cowl that they were using is now just in the cart, and she has a new one, and it has some like gilded outlines on it.
What? What? What?
What's up?
Oh, I'm here to
Yeah.
draw things.
Also, I saw that there was some money in one of the chests here, so I used it. I needed to get something.
One of my chests?
No,
okay.
it's from like the rewards you guys got.
Cool.
What's
So-
up?
Okay.
That's a fancy hood there. Huh.
Yeah, I thought it would be better to be able to look more presentable with people who are going to be breathing down our necks in Kintao.
It's fancy.
Do you want me to give the rundown of what it is, or
Sure.
not?
Sure, if you want.
Sure. It's up to you. I mean, it's your item.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. This is a Cloak of the Diplomat. It is a +5 competence bonus to diplomacy and sense motive checks. Also, once per day, you can roll a diplomacy or sense motive check with advantage.
Ooh.
So,
Nice.
there you go.
That's really nice.
It's very legal.
Right?
There is one other effect. It can also, normally, you can only impress someone, or you can only improve someone's attitude toward you by 2 steps, but this allows you to improve it by 3. So
But
the same is true in reverse.
Oh.
so either they really like it or they really don't.
Well, so with Vera, some people are gonna really like it,
And you know what?
And everybody else.
That's all Vera needs.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually legal on you. You look like anyway, let's get going.
Ugh,
Oh, check these out.
their
God.
gloves.
Yes. But they let me shoot fire from my fingers.
So ready for him to just turn back and flame strike Lovette.
Yeah.
Hey, Lovette!
Do you want to flame strike Lovette, buddy?
No, I do not want to fucking flame strike Lovette. God damn,
I mean,
no.
okay, all right.
I mean, that's pretty useful, I guess. You're pretty good at hitting stuff with your hammer, though, too, so...
Right, but, like,
sometimes when there's a lot of little critters all around, I can't do anything with it. I just sit there and get
Vera
bit
slowly
up.
turns. Like little critters like mice?
Mice, rats, insects, things that are small that really it's hard to hit with a hammer.
So you got this in case, what, when my swarms goes over you and you want to destroy it?
Not one of yours.
Oh, the other people who are making insects come at you. Those
Yes.
ones.
Yes.
What the fuck?
What?
So you got this as a resistance against me, or what? What is this?
No. You don't create every single swarm there, Vera.
What other storms have attacked you?
Riz raises a hand. It was
Yeah?
hers. Even if she didn't have control over it anymore. Shocker, isn't it?
All right, swarm burner, get onto the cart. All right, are we going?
Yes, I'm ready to go.
Kurla, did you get everything you needed?
Yeah, I think Kurla will be tucking a scroll under their cloak and nestling an extremely fine filigreed silver band, so fine that it's almost imperceptible. In fact, you wouldn't know that they were wearing it if you were Grem.
What?
They'll be tucking that under their hair as well. And for the record, that's a +6 headband of charisma, because we had that whole thing before where, yeah, that whole miscommunication in the past.
But does it have sparklers?
It does not. I'm afraid it's
Oh,
much more
well,
subtle.
Sadly,
design.
no sparklers. All right, go ahead and make the monetary adjustments you need to do for those.
Will do. And there was no trouble finding that scroll?
No, I think everything would have been pretty available in a town that size.
Awesome, thank you. You're right. Yeah, I'm ready when you are.
Let's
They're
get going.
looking a little bit squirrely.
All right. Well, it's about 12 days to the town of Pollyanna.
Cool.
We go. Oh.
How long will it take for my item to be created, by the way?
Oh, it'll be done by the time you guys get to Ville.
Okay. Cool. Alrighty.
All right. So anything over the next 12 days to go across
Yeah, the
Codre?
next day after. Well, the day after, Petravian's just gonna. Riz, that was an asshole thing of me.
Which
I'm
one?
very sorry. Well, I mean, all of them for the most part, but me assuming that you would even want to think about what had happened. That was presumptuous. And I'm very sorry.
Petravian. I still remember what it was like with my flesh being eaten by those insects. I saw your bones fall from where your muscles were still attached to them to the ground.
Again.
So, I know you like to see things in a positive aspect, and you're just kind of fine You don't remember it, but I do. Instinctively, I just want to say fuck you. That's just how I deal with things normally. But, yeah, I'm not okay.
Is there something I can do to help?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like you take it very seriously that it was so easy for you to die. For any of us to die. And I know you're part of the hive and you're friends with Vera, and that's great. But I look at her and I see something that killed me now.
But it was her, but it wasn't her. It wasn't the her now. It was the her then. And she's changed. I swear she has. There is an immense amount of good in them. There's a mountain of it. And that has to count for something. That has to tip that. Has to wipe a little bit of that ledger clean.
Does it? Can all the good in the world just erase the people you've killed?
I have to believe that. I have to. Because, well, I had very, very bloody hands before I...
Now, I've been wondering for a bit. Where's this conversation happen? Is this the Vardo?
Yeah, where are you talking to me at this?
Oh, this would be, probably, yeah, inside the Bardo.
Cool, my room is
Alright.
out in the fucking open.
I don't think that that's going to participate in the conversation, but I'll roll perception to see if she hears that.
Yeah, you hear that.
Yeah, Kurla is over by the fire. I'd like to also roll perception to see if I can hear that.
Oh, it's a open conversation.
Yeah.
You're in the same room.
All right.
No roll required. You can hear it.
Vera can't hear it.
I'm probably
That's
not
true.
even in. I'm probably out on the other carriage.
Okay. I'm having a hard time putting aside those feelings. It used to be easier.
I can still hear the screams of all the people that I basically caved their heads in. When I close my eyes, I can see the towns that we rolled over as part of the Legion. And you know what I do with all that hate, all that pain? I hold it. I hold it real tight. And it just so that I know and make sure nobody has to worry about it again by what we do, all the good we do now.
What good have we done? That wasn't for ourselves. Sorry. Never mind.
What we do everything we do is towards what needs to be done. Yes, it serves us. Yes, it benefits us. But it's also things that need to be done. And everything, all the gold in the world isn't gonna buy a better world. It's not going to save us from the Deadlands, but it'll help us pay to give us a better chance to make it better. Yes, it's selfish, but that's because we want our world to continue, right?
Why did we take the money back there?
So that we could purchase things to combat Marcus.
I understand why we got rid of the swarm, because people were hurting. Would we have done that just 'cause if we didn't know that people were hurting?
I mean, I think so. I mean, if we didn't know anybody was hurting, and it was just a massive swarm that was just inhabiting a town that we had no idea what its history was.
I
can't say.
I don't know if you can call any action good if it's still self-serving. I don't know. I just feel confused about things lately. I'm sorry.
Good isn't necessarily pure black and pure white. It's not. Look what we do. Yeah, it's all shades. It's a vast majority is shades of gray, and yes, it's self-serving, but it's self-serving because we want this just gestures to everything to continue, and that is self-serving. No matter how you boil it down, it's the want to continue existing, and for us to continue exist, we need the world to continue existing. So yes, everything we do, everything anybody does, is self-serving. It's the actions you take and the actions you do for yourself and do for others. Are you doing it just to make your own personal life better, or are you more doing it so that
But what if you do
everyone's
something
life is
just
better?
to feel better? You're like, oh, I'm helping people because it makes me feel better. Is that selfish? Like, where?
I mean, look, Kurla and I, when we went down into that town, when we went down into the slums, we just did. It was the thing to do. We have this ability. We just did. We didn't ask for anything. We didn't expect anything. It was just the right thing to do.
So much of my life has been transactional, and not in the sense of money, but I mean, yes, in the sense of money. I always take it, but like, I give something to the gods, I get something back. That's how it goes, right?
Well, that's often how they work, right? They always, most of the deities of this existence expect something.
I don't think they expect something. It's just, I mean, if you want something, you have to give to receive, yes?
I mean,
I'm sorry. I don't want to cloud your mind when you are supposed to be the bridge.
no. This is good. This is the maintenance you talked about. This is the clarification. This is the solidifying of my foundations, is being able to guide those across. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say. Have a good night.
Okay.
And with that, two of you move to different parts of the Vardo, and the night passes.
Oh well, actually, once Petra's kind of, or once like people have vacated a bit, I'm gonna cast message at Riz.
Listen, do you mind if I talk with you in private and cube a bit?
And Riz just stands up. They don't even respond. They just walk over and knock on your door.
Open the door. Let them in. Not even say anything either until I've opened up that door and let us in.
So I kind of realized halfway through that conversation that there's not much point in hiding in the Valdo, because you kind of knew I was there anyway. But that means I guess you realize I held most of that. I just wanted to know if there's anything you want to talk about while go.
The door is closed.
Yeah, this is in the cube.
Oh, this is in the cube. Okay.
Which is now a little more neatly furnished. There's a fireplace.
Oh.
It's set up to be like the Vardo with the chairs and the fireplace.
Copycat.
Well, she did it to make you feel comfortable.
So while we were in that town, I killed people.
People, as in not just insects.
Yep.
What happened? Did someone attack you?
Nope. I wanted an answer from Terrace.
Okay.
I've been on the outs with him. And I used to just kind of do it. Just in general when I was traveling alone and I didn't feel anything normally.
Well, that's... Yeah, that was part of what I wanted to talk with you about. Because, you being all shooken up like this, I don't want to come off as rude, but when we first met you, I don't think you would have been as bothered watching us die. I don't know that you would have enjoyed it, but I don't think you would have done this.
I wouldn't have really felt about it, you know?
Yeah. I mean, and I don't want to say proud, I think that's condescending, but
Thank you.
I appreciate that those bonds have found.
I don't know, I'm freaked out by it. I did it without, like, even thinking. I didn't even know these people, but...
You want to see Tom?
What?
Do you want to see Tom?
No, pacing helps me.
Okay. Right. Do you mean what you said about that you can't be a good person after you kill someone, lady. That you can't make that go away.
I'm wondering it.
I agree. It was nice to hear you say that you are proud of me, and when we spoke before, and I'm glad that I apparently have changed. But I don't, not the day goes by, I don't think of the lives that I have taken. How much is gone because of me?
I used to not feel that way. But now I do. And I'm scared. I feel like child.
Yeah, it's a scary feeling. I do think Petravian was right about one thing. I think that he was right that we are ultimately just going to be selfish about what we do regardless. I think that we all have our own agendas, even the gods. They are delineated by being good and bad by us, but they all kind of see themselves as the good guy as well. Do they not?
Not all of them.
I
Some
would
of them
think so.
kind of thrive on the whole, like, haha, let's just fuck shit up.
But I'm sure they justify it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't expect yourself to be better than that, can you?
I'm trying.
You don't have to try. You do not have to be better than the gods.
But
Just be the best you can be at any given moment. That's all I started feeling better once I just kind of stopped thinking about it and started making something else.
they're all I've ever known.
Well, until now.
I don't know what to do.
It's okay.
I'm just trying to help, and every time I feel like I try to help you guys, I feel like I'm doing it worse.
I think a lot of us feel that way, if not all of us. No, I think all of us feel that way. I do.
I guess I expect more out of myself because I have lived for longer.
And you have been alone for so long, you have had to count on yourself 100%. But you do not now. You can count on us. And if something bad happens to us, that does not mean it's your fault. I realize that your skill set might make you disagree, but you do not completely control fate.
It was so painful, Lovette.
Did everyone die? Did they get me?
It was that before. I'm sorry. I mean, they were around you. I can only assume.
I mean, it's taken care of. It's not happened. No, I should not say that. I'm not going to try. Like, I realize how hard it is for you. This is kind of hard to talk about because it really feels like we're talking about a hypothetical
It
for
just,
me.
it feels like when I came out of it, no one actually took it seriously, and I could still feel it ripping my skin off, and it just felt like no one took me seriously. And I understand the gods not taking me seriously, that's fine, but
I took you seriously.
I'm so scared of dying now. It's not supposed to be that way. I'm not supposed to care. I don't want to die.
Yeah, I can relate. Obviously that was maybe not the sense of being protected, but I tried to convince myself for a while I did want to, but I'm scared too. And the fact that we are facing it all the time makes it scarier. I don't want this to be it. I want to see how Archie grows and develops. I want to see if there's a hope for having an actual life after this. So I understand. But someone.
Riz kind of sits down on the couch, and they pat it kind of quickly to be like, sit here now.
Yeah. I'll just hop up.
And they just kind of lay down with their head on your lap.
Oh.
And they just kind of cry. As I am, apparently.
Aww.
I made myself cry today, I guess.
Good job.
Yay.
Yay.
Immersion.
Immersion. I'm really sad now suddenly.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
cried. Damn.
Oh.
Because Riz is on the verge of death.
Yeah.
And that's
I don't wanna go
that's how
this
Riz
right
will
now.
spend the evening, I guess.
Yay.
I am not okay.
Not to make things too weird, but after a little bit might like start humming a lullaby from her mother or something like that.
Oh. Yeah, I think Riz will actually fall asleep.
Oh.
Ooh.
They're stressed.
They're stressed, depressed.
Yeah.
You're living in the future.
Uh-huh.
So, is there anything else you guys want to do over the next couple of days, or can I zoom ahead to where you guys arrive at Pollyanna?
I will
Zoom ahead.
I'm fine with zooming ahead.
I'm fine with zooming ahead.
Alright,
probably
so you
conduct
guys-
my whole teleport circle thing, but that could be off screen.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
What do
So
you think?
you all arrive on the 16th of October. You arrive in the town of Pollyanna. All right. As you approach the town, it looks much the same as you remember it. The town's pretty small, pretty quiet. Not too much is going on when you arrive. And you pull the wagon and the Vardo up into that central forum area, and you kind of chill out. At that point, you see a well-dressed paladin standing there.
The boy!
He's going to give you guys a wave. And
Let's looking over at Vera just to see if she relaxes at all when he shows up. It's like, please let this do something.
I would describe Vera's face as kind of getting glib. Like, they feel guilty.
Great. Cool. So Lovette was like, alright, you know what, this will make
Yeah.
you feel better. This is that. Oh gosh, she looks like she's feeling worse. What the fuck is going on?
Hey.
All right. Well,
Druid
Seem to have
circle,
lost-
druid circle. Wee,
Yeah,
wee,
okay.
wee.
so did you want to stop in town? Like, I was told that the destination was Pollyanna.
Yeah, because we're going to the druid circle.
So the destination is the Druid Circle.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot that wasn't in the town.
Is that not the same place?
No,
It's a little bit down.
they're
It's an extra
80 miles
day.
away.
We
That's
took a circle around the forest to get in there. Anyways.
We said hi.
Anyway, so yeah, you see some old friends for a minute, and then you turn around and leave.
Well, say
Peace
hi
out,
to
Girl
Kurla's
Scout.
parents. Kurla's like, what the fuck are you doing? Don't.
All right. Well, in that case, after spending a little bit of time in Pollyanna and having some off-screen, we'll say some off-screen conversations, otherwise that's kind of awkward. And you guys make it to the Druid Circle within the Red Forest. Could I get a roll from Vera, please?
Yes. What one would you like? The spellcraft or what was it?
Level check.
Level check.
Yep, just your level plus a d20.
Your level plus a d20.
Oh, my level is D20.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, it just takes a little bit to type in. We're
All
16,
good.
right?
Yes. As far as I know.
That's gonna be a 36.
Nice.
Hot damn.
36. That is very good. All right. Well, you are going to easily be able to activate that Druid Circle. And the next thing you know, you guys are rocketed back to Ville.
36. Did you roll a nat 20?
That was a nat 20, yo.
Oh, geez, you didn't even like.
Hell, yes.
Just because it doesn't say when you just type it in.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Nat 20!
All right. Yeah.
Oh, some fear in there too.
So not only, you know what? Not only do you recognize when you're attuned, like when you're touching this Druid Circle and you're feeling out the ley lines of the world, I'm actually going to give you a little bit of extra information here.
Okay.
So while you are doing that, you also notice while you're feeling out the ley lines of the planet, and you feel the one in Moscova, and you feel the one south of the Free States, and you feel the one in Ville, and you feel the one in northwest Parthenay, and you feel a couple to the west, back over in Oxidor. You also feel a few even further to the east, past Ville. There apparently are Druid circles in Quintao.
Well, we knew that.
We knew there was at least
Yeah.
one, that is.
Yeah, you kind of feel them, but they're also locked? You're not sure. They feel different somehow. Anyway, you appear in Ville, in the Great Vale. And I think that's a reasonable place to stop.
Oh man.
right before your boy.
I want to meet Jero again. Fuck. All right, bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. As always, special thanks to William Succi and Andreas Pichler for the intro and outro themes, and Emily Roll for Fantasy for this episode soundtrack. Interested in following us on social media? Follow us on Twitter at CheckPleaseDND. Or want to support the podcast and be part of the Czech Republic? Go to our Patreon under the Czech Republic. Until next time.